Okay.
Bless your pea picking heart.
I'll be quiet.
There you go.
Oh yeah, get you going.
All right, I got my timer set. If y'all hear
Greetings, beautiful
if
people.
y'all hear the train, that's 20 minutes.
Woo! Chugga-lugga.
Hello out there in YouTube land. I hope y'all have had a gorgeous and somewhat beautiful day.
Not too bad. I actually got a few things done.
Well, I did too. You know, I jumped my truck off and I done a little stuff out in the yard.
I wasn't here, so I don't know.
Thank goodness. I want to say hello to Copycat, Dana B. Started calling Donna B, but it's Dana B. I love owls. B Charming, Teresa D, TH2, what's up? Bubble Bibble.
We'll let the timer begin.
Oh, the timer has done begun. Oh, yeah, timer
Hey,
has
Grape
done.
Jams.
And Miss Vicky. Great, yeah, Grape Jams is. Boy, they gonna keep me straight, ain't they?
And here come springtime. Me and Bunky are going to have to get some collaboration going for garden stuff this year.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm not going to be doing Shed Wars or whatever they're going to call it.
I thought you was fixing to say you're gonna be running around in Daisy Duke shorts.
No, I probably wouldn't want that.
That wouldn't work, would it?
No.
My real brother, he's the only one I've seen that can walk around and pull it off in Daisy Duke shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we get Lawyer's World to do collab with us too. Maybe we'll get a few people together and nothing big like Shed Wars or anything, just something fun.
All right, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say hello, Frog.
And Jeff.
Where's Jeff?
Well, you're right there. You don't know where you're at?
Oh, I thought it was somebody else in chat named Jeff.
The new Jeff.
Oh.
Camo, what's up?
And what is today?
When?
What is today?
Oh, I forgot to take out your earbuds. Too late now. Teresa D, my eyes, no bushcraft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him, Teresa.
No.
Hello, Miss Grace Johnson. I hope everybody has had a prosperous and beautiful day today.
I hope so as well.
And I hope y'all kept the sun in front of you instead of behind you.
I like it.
Well, any day you're above the ground, it's a good day.
You would seem to think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, unless you're a coal miner and you're making money.
Yeah.
Or unless the IRS agent's knocking on your door.
Yeah.
No hablo inglés.
Next year is going to be a doozy for that stuff, by the way.
Now, wait a minute. My timer ain't went ring yet, okay?
Oh, I'm just saying it's going to be a doozy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, what has happened today in history?
You really want to know?
Why not?
All right. Well, you asked for this. I think we got something that you may like.
Okay.
Did you know that today is National Ice Cream Day?
Hey, I can deal with that.
And I don't even have any.
I don't.
Me neither.
I can deal with.
I don't even have eggnog. I'd make my own.
Oh, dude, don't even go there. I love certain brands of eggnog. Okay.
Yeah.
Certain brands you can just throw across the damn woods.
Well,
all
the
like
majority of it is that high fructose crap.
Yeah.
Well, now there's one out that I really like. It's Southern Supreme. I think that's the name of it. Eggnog. That's some. That's some. It got the same name as whiskey.
Oh,
Like,
Southern Comfort. And
yes.
Afraid to tell you something about that.
Don't even go there. Okay.
Well, it's
It's not
it
very
does have
comforting.
eggs. At least it does have eggs.
Okay, leave it alone with that.
It's got
Okay.
the corn syrup in it though.
At least it's still got the real eggs.
Yeah, because a lot of that you'll read.
I don't want to hear it.
Don't all of them have eggs in it?
Well, I was gonna say a lot of the eggnog doesn't have eggs or dairy in it. What is it?
It's just nog.
Yeah.
But of all places, the only place I found to get real eggnog that has sugar and eggs and milk
Is
of
that
all
dairy?
places is Aldi's.
Really?
Yep. Nowhere else. I went. Well, I only have the 3 stores, so
Yeah.
I went to Bueller's, and then I went to Walmart. Checked every one of them, and every one of them had the corn syrup in it.
What?
Well,
And then
now,
went to
Walmart-
Aldi's, and boom, it was right there. Now, of course, I went there today, and they were out.
well, see, Walmart's the only one that's got that Southern Comfort eggnog that I like.
Yeah, I
But
did too until they switched to the other stuff.
I went to Piggly Wiggly the other day, and I was going to get me, what was it, a pint, a quart?
Court. I
Quart.
think you said.
Okay.
It's expensive now too.
$8.99. I
Wow.
slammed the door. I'm not, look, I know it's seasonal. I know some people can't live without it. I can. I will not pay $9 damn for a quart, period. Excuse me, $9 for a quart. Dixie's over here shaking her finger.
I'll take my pen at you.
Watch your mouth.
And that's what, like 2 glasses?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe 3?
I like making French toast out of it.
Yeah, but I like adding a little.
Now that would be good. Yeah, with
Well,
French toast.
Yeah, you just you pour it and you just dip. You don't have to add anything. Just dip
Yeah.
dip it
It's
in.
already
know,
got
I
eggs
never
and
thought
sugar.
about that.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Oh, I had some this morning.
What? Eggnog or French toast?
Eggnog French toast.
Mm. That was good.
Well,
Now,
you
wait a
probably-
minute. Could you still walk after you drunk or ate it?
well, yeah.
It wasn't good enough then. Now, do you have the true stuff, or do you have the stuff you just give to strangers? In
What
other
is the
words,
stuff?
what they call kerosene.
Kerosene. You mean diesel?
There, look at that. There's 3 types of moonshine. Okay.
Oh,
The-
well, you can't really tell, can you?
I see bacon.
No.
That's not bacon. It's a French toast with.
Oh,
I even put whipped cream on top of it. See if
Man,
I
that's
can
some
make it
thick
clear.
bacon. That's that's a quarter of a
okay. I
whole.
see it now. I
Yeah.
was just craving bacon.
And
Is that what it is?
that's homemade bread too, by the way.
Nice.
No wonder. Well, French toast, you kind of want it on, let's say like Texas toast, something like that. You
Something
don't
thick.
want it on, yeah, you don't want it
You
on.
notice when you started with food right off the bat.
So I asked you, did you want it? I did give you the warning.
But you didn't say it was food.
I thought it was a known subject to stay away from. Do you know the origins of eggnog?
Chicken.
Could be. There's a lot of different debates about it, but most of your eggnog aficionados believe it started in medieval Britain. It was a drink called posset, Posset. And what that was, it was made from like hot milk,
Yeah.
and they would mix it with like ale or a wine of choice
I thought that was
with a few spices.
okay, I'll give that. Now down here, like I was saying, there's 3 types of white liquor. The one of them is what you give to strangers. It tastes like kerosene or gasoline.
Everclear.
Yeah, no, worse than that. Everclear tastes like water. The second one, you know, you can put it goes down pretty good. But the one you keep for yourself is when you turn it up, it tastes like lukewarm water. It don't burn. You know, you can swish it around your mouth. But you take a double shot of it and stand up real fast, you best have a bed in front of you.
That's why I like how phony the Moonshine shows are now.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll sit there and drain it from the tap, and they'll drink it. No, you don't do that.
Well, now
that's the first batch that comes through there will kill you.
yeah, it is. What's it called? Anyway, I've got a good pint of it for cleaning and stuff with. Okay, that's it. That's all it's used for is cleaner fluid.
How is my mic not working? Jeff heard me.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Shit, you can hear them cricket walk.
Well, here comes the turkeys.
TH2.
Oh, because of last night. Okay. Yeah, I was streaming last night and forgot to turn my mic on.
Oh.
Grace didn't tell me for about 15 minutes.
I was watching pinball the other day, and at the end of his mic went slap out, and he just kept on talking.
Well, he might have took it out.
Now, what it was is I saw him moving around, and I heard him hit something, and just as soon as he hit something, his mic went out.
Okay.
He was talking, but we didn't hear him.
Yeah. Sometimes if he gets worried about something he said, he'll go back in and take it out.
Okay.
And he'll just be,
357. I cannot pronounce your name, so don't hold it against me. If you do, Opie Taylor 357. Hell, now I forgot what I was going to tell you. Shit.
Operator.
Y'all hear that? Sound like a time clock. That's my timer. I got
They want to explode here in a minute.
6 minutes left.
You can do it.
There you go. Operator 357.
I like yours better, Opie.
Operator number 9.
Yeah.
Well, I meant OP.
OP. Oh, the way you said it, it was Opie.
Well,
okay. Operator 357. That, if I can remember it, that's what I'll go with. If not, I'm sorry. Anybody got any earbuds in? Go ahead and take them out. Grace wants to know what day it is. It is hump day. Boy, I messed that up. I got my grandson, he kept asking me, he said, where do you live at? What city do you live in? And I kept, damn, I can't do it now. Well, scratch that and off.
Thought it was called Small Town.
Smell town, more like it. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. I don't know if it's my damn neighbors over here smoking skunk weed or if we got a real skunk running around outside.
Smell like a skunk.
If they smoking skunk weed, they need to take that shit on up the road.
Oh, I got something interesting
What you got?
about
What kind of stuff do you want?
the toys and stuff. These
Yeah.
new e-toys. They're scanning the kids' retinals, their eye things, and their fingerprints, and
Really?
uploading them to their servers.
Hey, wait a minute. We got 4 minutes left. Hang tight. I'll let
No,
you
it
go
said
with it.
16 minutes.
Look, I put 20 minutes on my timer. I want to make darn sure they out of here.
Gotcha. Good plan.
Because with me, they liable to stay that extra couple of minutes.
And they're trying to say that it's fine because it's going to the cloud. It's not going to a server.
Well, what happens if you got a sunny day?
The cloud
Because sweeping away.
the cloud is a server.
I know what you'd say.
It's they're saying, well, it's a virtual. No, it's not. It's a server.
But the fact they're even doing that and collecting that type of data could only leave you to believe it's for a nefarious purpose.
Yeah. And
Well,
they'll
no.
have it on file because it won't, it may differ, but it'll stay the same.
And you can't go in and erase it either.
Oh,
Well,
you can, but never mind.
That's why they say the eyes are the window to your soul.
Exactly. So if you dating a girl, just keep looking in her eyes. You'll see if she's the right match or not.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the VR sets.
Yeah. That's
They've done studies of the data that leaves the set because it's upload download constantly when you're doing the VR stuff. So I don't know if it's a company or a group. It's called Trouble in Toyland. They do studies like this for that kind of stuff.
Let me back up. Where did I say? Robert said, I think Bear is actually AI because we hardly ever see him. Trust me. There has been about 3 times I've been recorded, okay? And that's why I very seldom show
more than that.
That's something AI would say.
Really? The back, hey, I got a lot of drinks in the back room.
But yeah, you think about
they was all empty when I was back there.
Just scanning in general does one thing, but like you said, when you put on the VR headset, it picks up all the little movements in your eyes and your muscles, and it can pretty much read your reaction and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they found is there were images of the eyes.
Yeah.
That was uploaded. What is the purpose of that other than because for gaming there's no reason to have that.
Well, we know what the purpose is. The people
Yeah.
like us. There's other people out there, you don't know what you're talking about. It's conspiracy theory. I don't care what it is. Everything starts out as a conspiracy theory until it's proven true.
Your
Right,
eyes are
right.
real distinctive. They're like your fingerprints, you know.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that the touch screen, you know, the tablets and everything. You
Everything.
do this,
There it is.
you do that.
Ding, ding.
It copies that.
Get
Yep.
your lockbox.
Or the thumb thing for your phone.
Yep.
What's the purpose of copying it? And copying it's one thing, but when it gets uploaded to somewhere else, that's something totally different.
Yeah, it is.
Because just being in your phones for security purposes, you know.
I won't have that. Not on my phone. I'm not saying it's not on there, but
I don't have anything on my phone to be, you know, hiding or whatnot. I don't password mine or anything.
I don't either. I mean, it's like this. Shit, I'm married. You know, if my wife wants to see what's on my phone, she'll grab it and turn it on, and she
Yeah.
can go to it. I have no problem with that, and I do not have no apps on there that I wouldn't let her see either.
Yeah. Well,
You know.
one thing, there's a thing going on right now is the girl puts her phone down and the guy does a test and reaches for her phone real quickly. And if she grabs it away from him,
Yeah, I've seen that.
Hi, adios. There's the
There.
door. Don't let it hit you. Good Lord split you. I'll do it in a heartbeat.
that's something fishy right there.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ark Wild Man Survival. How you doing? I'm gonna say something right quick. And Bushcraft kind of brought this up. I'm gonna say in the last couple of streams. But I'm just gonna go ahead and blurt it out there. Period. I don't care. And I'm reading it right now, and it says police are using pharmacies to secretly access medical information about members of the public. And there is no law on that. And let me try to pull up and see who the big pharmacies are. But
All of them.
no, not all of them. The main
Yeah, they can have access to any, and this is not just the pharmacy. That's medical.
well,
Anything they want, but they can't use it for certain things.
yeah, so they say.
Yeah.
But it's
No
CVS,
warrants needed.
Walmart, yeah, Walgreens, you know. So y'all be careful. You know, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that's that part I was saying that they can come and there's a certain time that they can flip the switch where they can say, well, these rich people over here, they need blood pressure medicine. Who around here has that blood pressure medicine? This person does. Let's go take their medicine.
exactly. You know, but you got to remember when a certain thing goes into effect, they can come in, they can take whatever you got, period.
Mm-hmm.
They can take your food, your clothes, your pew-pews, your seeds.
Vehicles, remember? I just learned that. And I've read that thing I don't know how many times, and it's almost complicated to read.
Yeah.
Because when I watched me reading it, I was like, what the hell did I just say? Because it doesn't sound like a complete sentence. It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but they can come and get the stuff.
Now, 8 major pharmacy chains were surveyed, including CVS, Walgreens, Alliance, Optima. I ain't never heard of them. Walmart stores, the Kroger Company, Rite Aid, plus Amazon.
Mhm.
So if the cops go to any of them with no hesitation, no problem, the pharmacist will give them your information.
Yeah.
And who's to say the police officer's not crooked? You know, so that's, y'all do some digging in on it. Find out who is and who is not doing it. I don't know if there is any who's not doing it. I don't know. But somebody said to me today.
They have access to the database. They don't even have to go and ask them. They just, and they got the everything that's on file because those pharmacies share all that stuff because they have to. Like if you one pharmacist doesn't have your stuff, they'll get on the computer and find out if the other one has it.
Okay. And that also eliminates, let's say, like real bad drugs. If one pharmacy won't give it to you, you can't go to another one and get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, I can deal with that part right there.
Well, it's the fact that government-ish type places has access to it.
Yeah, that's
without having to having a warrant now.
Right. And I think they getting all into HIPAA. I think that's who's in charge of it, about tightening those certain type laws up. So, but like I said, y'all do your own research and find out what you need to know. And sorry about that. And something else too. I've been watching film clips left and right and haven't noticed it, but yet I've been hearing about it. And I saw a clip today that where our fearless leader, no names given here in this ordeal.
We have a leader?
Well, he thinks
and he's fearless.
Let's put it like that. He's fearless at walking. Okay. Or riding a bicycle. But they showed a close-up picture on him where he was having a medal put around his neck. I'm not saying who put it around.
Hangman's noose?
I would. Nah, I can't say that. But his eye, his pupil closed up like a lizard or a dragon or something like that.
It's his contacts.
Yeah, right. But he is not the only one. Their eyes are doing that. Y'all, from here on out, y'all start looking at eyes. And
always do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camel,
Well, B. Charmin, wait a minute. B. Charmin, I agree with you 100%. But there are certain people out here who has got power that thinks they are much better. And if God wanted to, he'd show them real quick, who's better. But I'm starting to get to be like a 101 a little bit. I need to back off. And my wife is agreeing with me.
As long as you know they live.
Oh,
Grape
really?
jam.
Go
Grape
there.
jam. That's one of those mysteries we may never find out. Could you
Yeah.
imagine Biden trying to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Man.
Well, for one thing, Great Jams, for one thing, he don't drive. He gets chauffeured.
He can't even walk.
That's why
I'd
they
hate to see him behind the car. Well, he did drive a couple times though.
did he?
Scary.
Yeah, that when he was testing out
Accident.
that electric truck or something like that.
That's scary.
It
Wife
was
said
just a straight line though. I didn't see him turn around or anything.
It was AI, self-driven.
Ah, okay. Remote control.
Yeah.
Man.
Just
I'm
sit in the
surprised he
car and
got
don't
on the
touch
right
anything.
side.
We got you.
Now, what they done is they told him to hang on to the steering wheel, but yet they disconnected the steering wheel from him to there. I wish I could bring up videos, it'd be good. But this is an old video I seen quite a few years ago, and then 101 brought it up when I mentioned it. It was in England. You know, they drive kind of on the wrong side of the road anyway.
Kind of.
And this woman, she looks in the back seat and she sees the steering wheel. So she pulls it up, and her husband decides to pass the car. Well, she gets right next to him and she looks at him and grins and kind of like she's taking the steering wheel and going to cut into him. That guy's going out through the pasture. And she's sitting there laughing as they're going up the road.
Dang.
You remember Benny Hill?
Oh, yes. I used to love to watch him.
Yeah, I like Benny Hill.
Poor guy died poor.
Yeah, he did. But I bet he had a smile on his face.
No, as far as I know, he didn't. He was
Really?
Yeah, he was not well off. Alone.
Well, now,
and
didn't
all
he
that
have a
stuff.
heart attack or something? Yeah.
I can't remember. It was, alcohol and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was on regular TV, so it was a bunch they just could not do. It's too late to put my banner up now. I just now happen to see it.
Yeah, I actually think the banner may be hurting us
Really?
because you notice. Well, I can't say anything.
Well, speaking of driving and warnings, today in 1774, Paul Revere began his infamous warning cry, "The British are coming, the British are coming."
They're actually saying that he wasn't the one that did it.
Yeah.
I think there was 3 of them in total, supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I can't remember their names.
Now, when I was coming up in school, I do remember one of my history teachers telling me that there was 3 of them, and he named off all 3.
Yeah.
But Paul
They did it
Revere
in stages.
but Paul Revere was the most famous one.
Well, he was actually the last one in line.
Okay,
is what they're saying, but evidently he wasn't the one that started it, which technically he wasn't. He was the last one in the line, but doesn't mean he wasn't as important as anybody else.
They say it was 4 men and 1 woman. Paul Revere, Samuel Prescott, Israel Bissell,
Yeah, I remember
William
seeing-
Dawes, and the woman Sybil Luddington.
I never heard of her.
Luddington or Bloodington?
Luddington.
Robert Bates, as old as she was back then, you probably right.
Sniffer, we really can't tell until like the last hour if he goes live or not. I don't think he knows when he goes live.
You know what? Let me. Well, he don't have nothing posted yet.
That's what I was just going to look for. You already
Yeah.
looked? Okay.
Yeah, I got it up right now. But I don't see where he got anything posted.
Yeah, he usually comes home and looks through things and sees if it's a good night or whatnot.
Well, now when was he on last Sunday
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Monday?
Sunday.
But
Sunday.
he said I'll see y'all Wednesday.
Wow.
And I went, mm-hmm.
Wait, come on. You went up here or not?
I really truly hate this shit. Look, I done went past my 15 minutes, okay? So quit tapping the table. The wife's over here aggravating me.
And if you guys have Netflix, I would suggest watching Leave the World Behind, I think it is called.
Yeah.
You watched it?
Oh, yeah.
I hated how it ended, though.
Oh, well, kind of and not, but there's going to be another part. I like the fact the little girl got to finish something.
Well, I got to wait to payday before I can watch it. I got to subscribe to it. I'm sitting here, I know, for 2 hours trying to illegally pull it up and can't do it. I don't care. I said I couldn't do it.
Well, you can go do a search, see if you can get a free month.
Yeah.
Bushcraft, I done used all them searches up.
No, they have different codes for that.
Yeah, but they go by your telephone, and I've done tried all that. I can't do it.
They go by your IP.
Think about what you just said and think about what I said. I can't do it. I done been through all that before. I've done used them all up.
Oh, you can't use IPs up.
It's the same IP.
I think I might have an extra code I could send you.
VPNs. There you go.
Okay, I don't have one. That costs me money too. And
no, it doesn't.
it don't.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna have to talk in the back room.
Well, you know what Google extension is, don't you?
I've not heard it.
Okay, well that might be a problem. And you got like little tools that you can add on to Google Chrome.
Okay.
And they're called extensions. All you do is go to extensions and go to find new extensions and then do free VPN. And there'll be some. And then you get some that are from the United States, or it's better to get the ones in the United States. That way you can watch the stuff that comes out here first.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I got you.
And it's all legal stuff. So it's VPNs are legal.
Thank you, B. Charming. Now, at one time, about a year ago, they was talking about banning VPNs. Now, I do remember that, but
that didn't go through yet.
That's what I said. I've not heard nothing else about it, and that's been over a year. So you know, you can flush it down the toilet too.
Well, they're still trying,
Yeah.
and that's with that. And it's one thing that they'll try to get rid of the TikTok stuff. Has nothing to do with TikTok. It's the stuff they sneak into it.
Yes.
The bills that they sneak into, and that was one of the things that they're trying to sneak in.
Well, that one bill can have 10 different things in there. 9 of them will be what they push it for, but that one that they sneak in, that whole bill has to be passed.
Mm-hmm.
And if that whole bill gets passed, then whatever they sneak in, it also gets passed. Now, I thought at one time the president could go through, like if a bill comes, he can kind of mark through what he didn't like, but what he marked through would not pass, but everything else would.
Well, he vetoes.
Yeah.
But that's when they do that executive orders that they push through.
Right.
Like Obama did, and that's when they add to these executive orders, or they sometimes not take away from the executive order, but reword it.
Okay.
In a certain way.
Yep.
And like I said, that every sentence that they write in those things can have 30 different meanings.
Right.
14,000 pages worth.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? And they've done this time and time again. They'll wait till last 12 hours and give them something like 5 or 6 books that they fixing to pass. And they've got 50, 60 people reading through all of them books and everything. Yeah, they can't read through all them books.
Oh no, that's how they pass that stuff off.
Yeah,
it'll be 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not
We're all in
here,
bed.
your vote won't count. And then they have all their Democrats lined up voting that stuff in.
Yeah,
Republicans do it too.
Yeah, I was afraid to say Republicans do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, now don't get me wrong. Okay, please. You got just as many bad Republicans. Well, you've got some bad Republicans like you do Democrats. But right now, it's the Democrats that are getting hammered. But you give it, I'm going to say, another 5, 8 years, she's going to be on the other foot.
Yeah, I seen the money grab thing again. They didn't get the bill passed to give money to, and that's why they added it in the Israel stuff too. But it didn't pass because the Republicans wanted stuff in there for the border. And they didn't have what they wanted in going for the border.
Now you also got to remember this too, Mr. Peckerhead. I mean, our so-called
Mr. Peckerhead.
Come on, man.
What you called him?
Yeah. I was going to call him Peckerhead. You know, and I had to stop right quick. He said earlier this month, if we don't legalize or let the border stay open, our people, the legals, he will put them overseas with pew-pews in their hands. And the reason that he's letting them come through the border is to go ahead and fill up our forces, Navy, Marines, and everything else. And something hit me that I know has hit everybody else. You teach these people how to fight and how to kill, I damn near bet you it's going to turn on them. I damn near bet. Think about it. If anybody wants to take a powerful nation down, the best way to do it is inside.
Oh, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I basically said how it would happen.
Yeah.
And they made a movie.
Yep.
The same thing in this movie, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Well, see, I've been saying that for years. Okay. And there's quite a few things I've been saying for years. But, I mean, if you're up to date and you're in on it or whatever, it don't take much to start setting bells and whistles off in your head when they do something. You know, like that. But if you are, let's say, a youngin, I'm going to use that, regardless if they're smart or whatever. They're not really going to know this stuff. It's something that has to be learned. Let's say, I don't want to say bred into them. Let's say learned.
Oh, did you see that new trend on TikTok? Oh, they know that one.
Yeah,
though.
they have to be introduced and shown how to do it.
Now, I did see a new one, but I forgot what it was.
What, a trend?
Yeah. Touching electric fences.
Oh, that one's old.
Yes, they did that one.
Well, I got some I can grab a hold to.
There is one, but I can't remember.
Fence, it is.
I just seen it in there.
Welcome to the old age, bushcraft. And it's going to happen more often as you get older. What? You got something looking forward to.
I appreciate that.
You better go ahead and start taking notes now when you can.
That's why I always write stuff down, you know. I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah, but the bad thing is you'll forget where you put it.
The smack and kiss one.
Smack and kiss.
I have not seen that one.
That's the one I was talking about.
I don't mind the kiss, but you smack me, you're gonna be looking at the ceiling.
It's a girl goes up and asks a guy, smack or kiss.
Like truth or dare.
No, smack or kiss.
But what are you kissing?
Now there's ways around. If she kind of fancies the fella, then if it's a smack, she turns around and lets him smack her on the butt. If it's somebody, otherwise, she smacks them.
Huh.
I'm going to say neither.
Grace, I have seriously thought.
There's a lot of people say neither.
Yeah. I have seriously thought about going across the border and coming back as an illegal. They get $5,000 a month. But I was told I have to give up my citizenship here. And if I do that and come back across, I doubt they'd give it back to me.
Well, the thing is, I had a friend that he spent probably a good 15 or more years in Japan. And he couldn't come into the United States. He had to go to Canada.
Oh, really?
To get into the United States. And he is jumping through loops and hoops and everything else. And it's going to take him a long time to get his citizenship back. He has
Wow.
to refile. He has to get new Social Security and all kinds of stuff. And he says, what I should have done is went to Mexico and ran across the border.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you could have gotten some money every month you were here. He said, yeah, now I can't get a job or anything until I get this done.
Tell him run back across the border and take a ship into Mexico. And come
Well,
on up.
he's already
In the system.
yeah, he's already doing it.
That's
Well-
insane. He has to go through all that.
Yeah, he's born here.
And born here. Yeah.
Really? He was
Yeah.
born here?
Yeah,
Damn.
but he was making more money over there being a teacher.
Okay. I think you mentioned something about this on another stream.
Yeah,
That's a crying shame. Born here, but yet you're not a citizen. And you can't prove it because it took everything away from you.
yeah. He says he's waiting on his Social Security card to get reissued. Then he has to get his driver's license in January. When he said, unfortunately, he's living with his parents right now because he can't do anything, and he can't get no assistance.
Wow.
Oh,
Looks like he doesn't exist right now on paper.
Do you know how much fun that could really be if you think about it?
It's not fun.
Yeah, but
Trust me. He said it's a pain. He's been going through this for months now.
Yeah, but he has no police. That means he has no police record, no nothing.
Oh, he still has it, but he has to reapply for everything.
Oh,
And like I said, he can't. You're in limbo. You can't go to work, and
until you get
they're
the
not
document.
giving him any assistance.
he can't do anything.
yeah, it's a good thing he's got family.
Yeah,
Yeah, but tell him hurry up and get married, and that way they'll make him a legal citizen.
You can't drive or do nothing.
you can't marry somebody that quick in the United States.
You want to bet?
Yeah,
Legally.
it's they got a show on it, 90 days thingy or whatever it is. You got to apply for a 90-day visa or something like that to get married.
Ah,
And you have to prove that you're
Intent.
yeah.
my intent is to get married so I can become a legal. Again.
Yeah, you wouldn't get the 90-day thing.
No suit for you.
Damn. Our government is just messed up. That wasn't the word I was going to say, but I had to pause.
Yeah.
And we've been knowing that damn near from the start.
Yeah, but that's what I was more surprised of, because since you're technically illegal, why don't you go and get assistance? Because they are.
Yeah, really.
And I said there's reports of them getting like $4,000 a month and food stamps on top of that, cell phone,
And
the
phone.
whole 9 yards. And he said, well, can't get anything. He says, because I was born here and this and that.
Damn.
And no, he wasn't paying income tax when he was over there. He was all there, he was technically a citizen over there in Japan.
Well, friend, I feel for you. I really do.
Mm.
Hearing stories like that, it makes me wonder, what's the percentage of people that's happened to and didn't have any family or anybody, and they just kind of fell through the cracks?
Yeah, you can't. A lot of times you can't fly into the United States because they won't allow you in, but you can walk through.
Yeah.
You can't fly, but yet you can walk.
Yeah. I'm not sure about, the boats and everything like that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I do know that thousands of people walk across every day.
Exactly, Nana B. That's not right.
No.
Well, anybody else got any hearsay news going on? Me neither. I'm out. Let's talk about food. We ain't done that in a while.
Made a couple turkey and cheddar sandwiches for dinner.
Well, we ate the last bit of our turkey yesterday. I just got to throw the bones out. We got coons, skunks, foxes. They need to be fed.
There you go.
Hey, make you some bone broth.
Yeah.
I thought about that. I really did. But
I mean, turkey's okay, but
I
if
prefer
I'm
chicken.
making bone broth, it's beef.
Either beef or chicken.
Well, even chicken.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you mean by. I'm talking bone broth is into drinking it because of the benefits from it. Yeah.
Oh.
Not just like chicken stock or something like that.
Well, now the bone broth from a turkey, is that still healthy?
Well,
Would
yeah.
it be as healthy as chicken or beef?
Well, I think beef is some of the best.
Okay.
There's probably somebody in chat that knows more about it than I do, but I know that stuff is really good for you.
Tasha, I ain't made none of that in a while. Broccoli and cheese soup.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I hadn't had that in a while either.
Oh, I know it's good. I'm just saying we ain't made none in a while.
Yeah.
I had leftover potato soup this afternoon. I got enough for one more bowl, so that'll be probably lunch tomorrow.
Well, it's been a while since I made cheeseburger soup. Been thinking about that.
It's about time. You need to get Dixie to be your camera operator. That way you can do your cooking.
Well, who's gonna cut up the stuff if she does that? See, you got to.
Well, there are apparatuses that will chop stuff up for you, and I just ordered one from Temu.
Well, see, I like trimming my fingernails every once in a while. Trust me, that does happen when I cook.
Oh my God.
Because every knife I got.
What is that's a fingernail?
Yeah. Because every knife I got is razor sharp. My wife won't wash them.
Well, it's better for you can get hurt more on a dull knife than you can a sharp one.
Bushcraft, let me say something right here. The last time I sharpened a knife and she washed it, it was what, 5 stitches?
Well, I'm talking about cutting stuff, not washing it.
Oh, she was washing it and cut herself.
I was washing her house.
Yeah, you done that too when we was dating.
When we were dating,
and
the glass broke in the dishwater, and I didn't know it.
And we had to take it to the hospital in my cousin's car, and he kept saying, "Don't get no blood on seat."
And I looked at the hospital.
I looked at him. I said, "Will you just shut the F up and get us there?"
Yeah. See, everybody wants you to make a video.
I'd like to make a video. I really would.
Deer tacos too, or just get a tripod.
I can chop stuff up. I don't worry about that.
You know what? I got that burn tripod here, but if I set it in the floor, it won't come up past waist high.
But you can aim it.
Yeah, you set it on the counter.
I can aim it down.
If you set it on the counter, you can.
Look, it's sitting right here on the table. Okay.
Well,
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm proving the point. Be quiet.
It don't.
You see, it don't do.
It don't go forward or.
That's it, right there. That's it. I have to do it like that.
If you raise it up,
Well, I can't see it.
still can't.
I wasn't talking to you. I talked to the wife.
Oh. Well,
See,
you have a little notch right there. See
dude.
that little notch? You have the same
If
one
I
I
turn
do.
my camera on, you better not hit record.
I'm not.
Is it see that little notch right here? I
No,
think-
you talking about up here. Yeah, I got a notch right there. But still, that is as far as it goes.
Well, you got it.
I got a cheap piece of shit from Walmart.
Yeah, but see, well, this thing cost me $3 on Amazon. Well, $4.
Dude, look, my bank account says $0.41.
And oops, I just broke it.
Oh no.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
There we go. But
Yeah.
you put it this way.
Hey,
And
look, see that? Watch it. Watch it. See, I can do it like that too. 1 minute. Let me raise it up. Damn it. Unplug it. See?
yeah,
Little.
you should have a little notch in there to where you can go up and down.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Not twisting that thing. That's just a lock.
See? You talking about like that? Come on, get out from behind the camera. See?
Yeah.
How do you expect to see what I got when you hiding behind your camera?
I can see you. You're right there. The
See,
camera
that's it. It will not go
down
down.
my eyes.
It will not go down. That's it. And that's far up as it goes. You know. But I can sit there and swivel the shit out of it. You
Oh,
know.
I'm the worst mouth. Your mouth out was safe in a minute.
Well, you better go get it and be quiet about it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, you should have that little dip right there to where you can go down. Yeah, see, you got it right there.
That's as far down as it goes. That's what I'm saying. It won't go down no further.
You already have it in there. You have to turn your other thing up.
I ain't got but one thing. Thank God. That didn't come out right.
I think they made a song about that.
Let me see it.
All right, give me my camera. Yeah, you can have the stand. And you better not
I'm
be
gonna put you on
recording
this
me.
stand.
Wishes and wishes.
But I do have another one that doesn't go down also, so and it kind of sucks if you're trying to record and you have to hold it like this to show the ground or something.
See, that's what this is. It's one of those sticks, you know, where you can record yourself.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
this is, but it has a tripod at the end of it. And
Yeah, that's what that is.
I can make it go longer, you know. And believe it or not, shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, shut up.
Believe it or not, I like this cheap one more because I've got the regular, a regular tripod that you can crank up and crank down. And I like that one better than I use it more than I use the bigger one.
You know, you about as bad as I am.
What? I'm
Trying
playing.
to prove me wrong and everything.
I'll be
and I'm
quiet.
right.
I'm playing.
I am not saying nothing to that one.
Oh, shush. What's that thing? I guess it don't go no further than that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I want to check. It might be a recall.
You
Shit.
keep looking at the Goodwills too.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. You're going to screw that nut slap out.
No, it's not nuts.
How's that, Bushcraft?
I showed Jeff right there.
What did I just say? I told you you're going to screw that nut
No, I
slap
didn't.
out.
It just
What
goes
happened?
out.
It hit the floor. It fell out because
Here,
you
do your
unscrewed
thing.
it.
Just shut up.
I'm trying. See? I was
Be
right.
quiet. Leave me alone.
Wait a minute.
I've got this one too. That's about, which doesn't make sense. It has a pivot thing to where you can turn it down, but the dang thing fits right there on the ground, so it doesn't make any difference to point it down or not.
Yeah.
See, mine don't go down that low. Mine goes down what? 8? No,
Either is mine. Mine
about
goes
5
down
inches.
about that high. But the good thing about picking these up, you can take them apart and use the other bits for like the other ones.
Yeah. Now I can do that with this one, but the bad thing about it is I forgot where I put the other parts. That's how long
Yeah.
I've had it.
That's where I got a bag just for putting
Right
the
here.
camera stuff in.
But let me try to get my stuff back together again. People wants to play with it. And shut up. Now she done got me unscrewed so much I'm loose.
You're with eight.
How's up, Bushcraft?
That's our Jeff Rose.
Yeah, but I thought it before he started laughing. That's why I knew what he was laughing.
We don't need a loose Jeff.
No, we done had that. Let's see.
Oh, you hear Adam Cohan or Calhoun got to meet Trump?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he actually met Roseanne.
Oh my God. Now, she's a hell of a lot better than the other one.
He
He's
said
got a podcast now.
She was hilarious. He loved her.
Roseanne.
Yep.
Second cat. You've been with me for a pretty good while. What conversations do I say that really does go right?
I'm trying to find video when it's not popping up.
Now, don't send me donations. Just send me the tripod.
Oh,
Man,
here.
I had a hangnail last night, and it went up the side of my little pinky.
Mm.
And at the time, I just grabbed it and pulled it. I'm gonna tell you what, that dead burn thing is sore as all get out today.
Good thing it wasn't your big pinky.
Dude, listen, let me put it to you like this. It's a good thing it was on my finger.
I know. You think it's just gonna be a little piece, yeah? It takes half your fingernail off. Feels like anyway.
Bushcraft, tell me one thing the left hand cannot do.
Is that it? The left hand can't do.
Tell me one thing the left hand cannot do, or the right hand cannot do. Uh huh.
Shake another right hand or a left hand.
No, wrong. If you're holding fingernail clippers in your left hand, you cannot cut your left hand fingernails.
Hmm.
I was thinking
Make sure
shoes. You don't see a lot of people with shoes on their hands.
Well, now I'm gonna put it to you like this: I've always put my shoes on the right feet. It's just sometimes my feet's on the wrong leg.
Yep, that can happen.
Mama, when she had Alzheimer's, she was bad about putting her bedroom shoes on the wrong feet. She come in here and sat down beside Daddy and told her that her feet was hurting and didn't understand why. Daddy looks down. He said, "You got your feet on the wrong legs." And Mama said, "How is that possible?" Now you got to remember, she didn't joke. She at this time, she don't forgot how to joke. She sat there trying to take her foot off of that one leg and put it on the other one. And Daddy was sitting there laughing so got picking hard. I thought he was going to wet all over himself. So,
Okay, I just put a link down for the Vineyard Chicks video, Still Christmas. It'll get you in the Christmas spirit.
oh, I thought you was fixing to say they're going live at 9 o'clock now. I was going to say, well, wait a minute. They go live on Monday nights. What, we having a second Monday this week?
Well, I was sitting there this morning and I seen it pop up and I was like, oh, cool. My favorite Christmas song. I have to go listen to it.
Well,
And I think it's the video they've already done, I do believe, but it's still good to still watch it again, though.
the Grape Jams after Christmas, I'm going to have to get one of their CDs, Christmas CDs. So the month was longer than my paycheck. And, you know, I said this the other day, and after I said it, I felt kind of sorry. What I said is, I hate this time of the month. For the fact of the reason is, when you're on a fixed income, a person cannot buy as much as what they normally would. And it kindly hurts because there's so much stuff out there you want to get and everything. And we talking grand youngins, you know, like that right there. That's the part I meant that I hate about this time of the month. I mean, I love what it stands for. I love the meaning behind it. And it is way, way too much commercial involved in it. And when you got a couple of young ones around 6 years old or something like that, you know, in that age bracket, they're expecting something. They may not know exactly what Christmas stands for. And the parents need to tell them what it's for, but not ruin it for them, if that makes any sense. You know, that's what hurts. And the government, oh boy, here we go. The government don't give two plug nickels about the people unless it's time to vote. That's it. Any other time, they don't care about you.
Or if you're getting too close to the truth.
Yeah, I'll give you that one right there.
Yep.
That's what, and people don't realize because I got a lot of disagreements when I said that free or agency, if you're a prepper, you're on their list.
Oh yeah.
Used to be you could actually search the records. They have now sealed those. You could see if your name was on this list.
Yeah.
They sealed it now, so you can't find out who's on this list. Which they said it's to protect the people, but
You bullshit. To protect them. It ain't just preppers no more. It's also homesteaders.
yeah.
You know,
Which homesteaders were preppers before the
preppers. were
prepper
preppers.
thing came out.
Yeah. You know, and it's getting to the point. They're also scared of the Mennonites and the other group I cannot think of right now.
Amish.
Yeah, the Amish. They're also scared of them because let's face it, we may be preppers, we may be homesteaders, but when it comes down to survival, I really truly think the Amish and the Mennonites will out survive us. I hate to say it like that, you know, but and
A lot
that's
of things,
Mm,
yeah, a lot
that's
of things that would affect people that on a normal day basis wouldn't affect them immediately.
there's
exactly.
certain things that they don't do,
Yeah,
and I'm not going to talk too much about it because
No,
there's certain things that they don't do that would hurt them in the long run. And some of them do now. Some of them
Yeah.
carry stuff around with them, but the
Yeah.
majority of the true Amish and Mennonites, they don't.
no harm.
They don't. Yeah, and that's the thing that would hurt them.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
And I'm not saying it's a bad or anything because that's what their beliefs are and stuff. And there are people that would take advantage of that.
Well, I mean, you look at it like this: from the time they're born, that is how they're raised. They really, truly don't get in the outside world to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you can tell when like you go to, because they do go to Aldi's. That's their favorite place. And there are certain days like today, Wednesdays they go, and you see the kids. They look at people and they're like, they stare at everybody because they don't get to see anybody but long beards and things like that.
Mhm.
God, don't take them in Walmart at nighttime, man.
Oh man,
Well,
imagine
I
the first
haven't
time they
really-
saw the bearded lady.
Oh, I bet you there are some.
There's a lot of those at Walmart.
Yeah,
We're talking about true ladies.
Keep them away
Not
No.
fake.
That's the other trend that turns my stomach. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but you see the girls now, they'll raise their arms up and they got more hair under
Oh,
their arms.
don't, man, that makes you sick. Don't go there.
That's the new thing.
When the hair under their arm is longer than the hair on your head.
whoa,
That's
yeah,
bad.
man.
Most time it's longer than the hair on their head.
And theirs go down to the waist.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I mean that they usually shave their heads.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about it. They let
shave
that
their
go,
head,
but they
don't shave their underarms.
No, they got to walk with their hands on top of their heads because if they put their arms down, they liable to step and trip themselves.
And no, Susie D, it's not foreigners. This is Americans doing this now.
and holding hands.
The
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is not foreigners doing this. This is, you
Oh,
go to
natural.
California, you see a lot of that.
Bushcraft, I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay. If I was to ever get back into the dating scene, okay, there will be bondage. That I guarantee. Because the first one I run across that's got more hair up underneath their arm than I do, I guarantee you it's going to be reflecting light off of it when they leave. Because by God, if I have to, I'll pull the weed eater out.
Yeah, that really wouldn't be my cup of tea either.
I say here, I cut up, I carry on a lot. Everybody who's been following me knows that. I'm just full of it. But it's like this right here. When it comes to a true born female, and I'm going to leave it alone at that. If y'all disagree, kiss my ass and go somewhere else. You hit the table all you want. But I think the female ought to keep themselves up, shave, well manicured, and everything else. I think a female kind of needs to be spoiled a little bit. Boy, Dixie sure is giving me that evil look. But, that's the way I think. And I think the man ought to be able to go to work and take care of the house. That's the way I was raised up. But now, a man cannot be the only one to support the household no more. It takes both.
He stays home and watches the kids now.
He needs to be slapped.
Now the men are getting manicures and the women are out working.
Yeah.
No. But it takes a family. And when I say family, I'm going husband and wife. I ain't talking about Tom and John or Lucy and
That's
or
that's why I
whatever.
like the homestead families. It's just not the guy goes out there and feeds the animals and stuff. It's
No,
the wife
whole family.
and the kids. The kids go out there and do that stuff because that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't all the kids stayed in the house and played puzzles and games, and the wife drank coffee and watched out the window or whatever, and the man went out and did all the work all day. No, everybody did work. It was the whole family did everything. The kids,
Now,
if they're old enough to walk, they're old enough to work.
what I consider babysitting is duct taping the kid up on the wall and watching TV. But it's like this. In my life, I've only seen two women like this, and trust me, I know there's more out there.
Oh,
their husbands would go to work, bust their ass, come home, clean house, do laundry, do dishes, cook the whole 9 yards, while the wife is laying on the couch eating bonbons or candy or whatever. And there was another one that
married with children.
Married with children.
Married with children.
But there was another one that I remember. They had to buy clothes about every week, okay? And they had a youngin'. Well, they got thrown out of the mobile home that they was living in. And when we walked in to look at it with other people, I mean, there was a rank smell in there that I believe would have knocked Bigfoot out. I hate to say it like that. But we got to look, and there was dirty diapers in the cabinets, in the bathroom. There was dirty clothes that had mold on it. The sheets, the white sheets looked green and black. They
would never wash clothes.
No, they wouldn't.
They always bought new clothes.
And see, I worked with the husband, and that was one of the hardest working guys I know of. Well, both of them was. I knew both of them. And them two guys, they didn't go nowhere. They didn't go out drinking or nothing like that. They went to work, busted their tail, however many hours. They went home and then they cleaned house. But I will say this right here. Both families have gone their separate ways. And the guys finally got a hold of somebody that they can really call a good wife. I put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes two people to run a household, straight up, plain and simple. And I cannot believe, some people will disagree with me. They say it's 50-50. I don't believe it's 50-50. Throughout the whole marriage, because one of them's going to get sick before the other one's going to have to pull a little bit more weight or whatever. That happens as part of life.
I never agreed on the percentage thing.
I didn't either. I mean, you do what you got to do at the time.
It goes up and down. There's different times of the year when it's not that much for one person, and then it's not that much for the other person, and it's a lot more for the other ones.
Yeah. Now I will agree. If me and my wife was in good health, I'll go that right there. If me and my wife were in good health, honey, will you fix me this? Will you fix me that? I'll look at her and say, your leg's broke. And get me to do it. But she will be the first one to tell you, if she is sick, I'll bust my back to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
And nobody should have to ask. It should be like,
right.
If you go and you're outside and you come in and you can see that your wife is slugging, she's tired or something, you go in there and do the dishes.
But she won't let you do the laundry.
You have no laundry.
And that's the difference. It's like, even I'd come home from work and I could tell that the kids were acting up and she about had enough. And I said, well, let me, what do you got out for dinner? And she said, well, I was going to have this. And I'll just grill up some burgers or something.
Yeah.
And tell them to go sit down, and I'd fix dinner and clean up afterwards. And that's what you're supposed to do. It's not supposed to be like, wait to get asked to do something.
Now, the other day, the wife was in there wrapping packages. Back in our younger days, we could sit there all day long wrapping packages. We can't even go an hour now with our back killing us.
I hate wrapping.
If I can, when I buy it, I ask them, can you wrap that up for me? If it costs the extra $1, spend that extra $1, because you're going to blow it sooner or later, But, I mean, the point of the matter is, like we've said, when you see your partner having a rough time, jump in and help them out.
What Great Jan said right there.
What? Who said?
Great Jan. Yeah. If she goes out to mow grass, Dad will have dinner ready
when you come back in.
Yeah, because it's and once the kids get old enough, they do the same thing. They learn from the parents that do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said what I was thinking. Well, today, my wife spent the day with my daughter-in-law, my son's wife. Okay. And it's been a while since she been away from my house, darn it. But when she got back, I had to, she sat down. Don't look at me like that. She sat down, and I already had something cooked up. She didn't have to do that. It wasn't much, but it put something in our bellies. And then when we got through eating, guess who washed the dishes? I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ben sure made candy all day.
I wasn't going to say that. But she worked, she went up there and they made candy. And, but not for me as much. I'm glad she got out of the house away from me. That gave both of us a break, believe it or not. And I'm not trying to be funny with that one. A partner needs a break every once in a while. They don't need to be up underneath one another's feet 24/7 all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Boy, is that lady getting loud out there.
Yeah.
Oh, she shut up
Good
now.
thing we got duct tape, huh? And handcuffs.
I meant the scanner lady.
Yeah, scanner.
The other one was real quiet, and this lady pops up and really loud.
Would you believe I've turned that thing down twice this afternoon?
She's a
It
loud one.
It depends on what county they coming out of.
Oh,
Now I've got 3 separate counties in on this. And the one that, believe it or not, the one that's the furthest away is the loudest. I'm not going to say what county. And the one that is in the same county as I am, you have to turn her up to listen to her.
Does she have does the loud one have a more prominent accent?
Believe it or not, no.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
So the quiet one does.
More or less.
Huh.
I was been pretty active in my county over the last week. Man.
Has it?
Oh,
We
yeah.
even had a high-speed chase. Guy was running away from a Georgia State trooper, and going around the curve, the trooper lost control and crashed into one of our local news stations. Their big billboard sign crashed into it.
Yeah, we got some in Ohio. This is an Ohio thing, so people in Ohio probably already know. There's, and I can't really talk about it. There's some reports coming into schools to making them close the schools to check them out. If you can kind of read between the lines, and they're saying these reports that are coming in are the bad people in other countries that doesn't like Americans. And
really,
we have certain agencies investigating this in all the counties and stuff. It actually happened in our county. It happened a lot in Columbus area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying now to the end of the holidays, we're supposed to have something major to happen. Okay. Now that's what I've heard. And it's not just in one area. It's quite a few areas. That's why I'm saying hearsay. But do be careful when you leave your house. Y'all know what I'm fixing to say. But when you leave your house, just be careful.
Be safe.
And
frosty.
Yeah. And if you have to go to malls are not in no more, but let's say strip mall or something like that, park as close as you can get and stay in a well-lit area. And always take somebody else with you.
If you can.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't go. And let me rephrase it like this. Either take someone else or something with you. There, I said it.
Want to give yourself the best chance you can have in this
Yeah.
crazy world.
Bring with you.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant when I said something else.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, now it's like this, and you kind of mentioned it, Bushcraft, but you got other people in our country that don't like our laws, but they love our benefits. Take your ass back to where you come from and try that shit over there. What if I ain't mistaken, that's one of the reasons you left over there. Let's see how long you last back in your home country doing the same stuff there as you do here. You won't last long.
And Susie D, yes, she is an awesome mom. You can tell just by her kids.
I'll back that up 200%. You know, matter of fact, I've kind of said it. You know, I'm sure there's other parents out there, but the way her and her husband has raised their youngins, I mean, you can't ask for no better. You really can't. And my opinion is this right here. You know, they love the Lord, they love their God, and they love their parents. You know, ain't that the main things that count in life anymore? And I ain't talking about no handheld controls or TV or nothing like that. And if I ain't mistaken, they live on, I'm gonna say, a mini farm. Okay, them girls, they get out there and they bust their tails on that farm. They do what they got to do. Then they come in, they do their schoolwork, and after that, they play music. Okay, they do what they got to do. Grape Jams and her husband has done excuse the French, but has done a damn good job on raising their kids.
And by the way, hi to the people in on TikTok or X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it now.
Man, I am so glad you keep saying TikTok because I want to call it something else, and you know what I call it.
Well, hello, all you Twitterans.
It just seems so weird to call it X.
Yeah, X,
It
the
is.
app formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I saw something else today. We got another eclipse happening, next year, right?
I think in April.
Probably 3 or 4.
In February is what he said. He showed the path of the one that happened, 2017? To where the eastern part of the states could see it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, they got on Trump for looking up at it.
But they showed the path of this one too. Here in the United States, around the Midwest, it's making an X. You know, the path made an X from the last go around and what's going to happen in February.
Oh, you mean so the one that was 2017 goes this way and the other one goes across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're saying, you know, that God gives us signs in the stars, the skies, the moon, like that. And then they got on that about making the X on the United States. And I told myself, I said, Self, that don't make a lick of sense what he just said.
You may want to address somebody in chat there, Jeff.
Good private. Okay, let me check it out.
Yeah, I think certain signs are always around us. We just have to have the eyes to see them and the ears to hear them.
Let me back up.
Yeah, don't worry about it, grape jams.
I'm not picking on you.
No, not you. Hey, Wish is that young.
I can't. Oh.
The thing is, we have mods that take care of stuff if it needs to be taken care of.
Do what you got to do it. I ain't putting up with it. This is the first time. The second time, I won't be nice. I'm sorry.
And there's also April the 8th, there will be a solar eclipse that will be visible for all three of us via East Coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Weather permitting. Because I didn't get to see the lunar eclipse. When was it? Last month or a couple months ago? Because we had rain that day and evening.
Have you noticed, or is it just me? Every time we have something like that, it's cloudy. Why is that?
Oh, shoot. Definitely certain reasons and explanations for anything.
Well, it makes me think of another company that is causing that every time.
You ever seen the movie Twister?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where they pick a cow up.
You remember what the weather reading machine was called?
Dorothy?
Yeah,
Yes.
Dorothy. I don't know, just something random I just thought of. I thought that was pretty funny.
Tasha, you've never seen a solar or lunar eclipse? I think the first one I seen, I was in third grade.
Well,
A solar eclipse, but we couldn't look straight at it.
Unless you're like 2 years old, you'd have to have. Well, there has been some during your life. You may have not looked up at it. I'll put it that way.
Right. Now I do remember we were supposed to have one at one time, and I forgot what day it was, but it got dark and the temperature dropped a few degrees.
Yeah.
Like that.
That was a doozy one there, though. That was a full blown.
And I also remember in 2019, 2020, we had all them blood moons. Now I saw 3 of them. After that, I wasn't interested.
I don't understand that because we used to. I don't know if they're just making new ones up for whatever reason, or the sun is spooting out something new, or because I don't remember all these things happening in the 80s and stuff.
Like what?
We have. It's like we have 5 or 6 of these things happen a year now.
I know some of them have original origins, and some of them they kind of spin off of it. Like the full moon that we just had was called the beaver moon.
Yeah.
Some know it as the frost moon. A lot of your Native Americans or Indians, when they knew that once that moon came, they were generally getting their first frost, or the beavers were building their stuff, or certain fish would go upstream.
Yeah.
Um,
But
but then they add on to it.
Let me say something real quick and real fast. Okay. This stream at times can go PG, it can go G, or it can go above 18. I'll put it like that. There are certain groups up in here. They know me, they've watched me, they know how I am, and and some of them will not let their youngins watch my program. Now, when I am on their show or on their program, I clean my act up 99.99%.
it
Because,
has nothing to do with that, Jeff.
well,
The fact is, we cannot ban somebody for the fact that we can't ID them. It could be somebody's name, avatar, or whatever. You can't say how old this person is. And those in chat can't get upset if they think somebody is not old enough to watch this live. You don't ban anybody unless they act up and do things that you're not supposed to do.
well,
Like
yeah.
point people out in chat for if they don't have proof of how old they are.
Well, now, I'll give you one warning. That's it. I've done it a couple of times, and I'm a easygoing person. I don't care. You come in, you cut up, carry on, but there are certain things I will not tolerate, and I will. Like I said, the first one I'll be nice about it, but from there on out, I'll ban you. Period. So consider yourself warned, please. Y'all have fun.
Well, I may be the youngest one on panel, but I assure you, I am of age.
I doubt you the youngest one.
On panel?
Yeah. Oh, on panel. Yeah. Okay.
I was like, Jeff.
Okay.
Are you calling yourself like 1920 already?
Mentally, yes.
Backwards.
In my mind, yes. But my body says I'm a fool when I try this stuff.
It's like when the Wii first came out, they had those the basic little fitness games, tennis, bowling, and they had this mode where it would like supposedly tell like your physical fitness and age and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I played this set just to see what it would say. This is when it first come out, and I played it, and it said that I had the equivalency of a 65-year-old person. I'm thinking, kind of deterred me away from playing it. But I guess, it was new. It had to figure out all the kinks and stuff. I thought that was pretty funny.
Grape jams, I'm proud of them.
Oh, definitely.
Was that more sweet tea?
And a heart, but have you look? It's done got to the point now. It's either sweet tea or coffee, and I'm having to slack up on my coffee because it's worse than my sweet tea.
I'm drinking sweet tea as well.
Really? Think so?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yes. I checked. I looked.
No, you need to deal with him again.
You didn't read it.
No, because I was.
You're so worried about it. Go start your own live.
You see it?
Are you talking about, hell, I ain't got no damn time limit on this thing.
So
Same
Jib jab.
jib jab.
Yeah, it's another name that I've banned before, so I already know who it is.
I'm looking
jib
at,
jab.
Yeah, I know the people who this is.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Jib jab. Check this shit out. Screw you.
Yeah.
All right, I just banded him.
That's how nice. Figured out technology.
He done that after I made my little comment. And I said, this is a warning. Grace Johnson, I'm the same way. My body says, my brain says, well, I'm 63, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I'm 62.
Well, the thing is, I'm in really good shape until I move.
No, you don't have to explain. Anybody who has moved knows exactly what you're talking about. I've got one very huge house that is packed. I mean, my dust don't even know where to go in my house. I've got two I got one huge building about as big as my house, full of woodworking tools. I got another building out there that's got stuff in it from our last move we ain't brought in the house. Now, okay, we ain't got room for it. And I've got 3 lean tubes on the side of the building that I've got tools, lawnmowers, wheelbarrows, and other stuff under.
Well,
it would
let
take
me ask you this:
2 weeks to move.
if you was to move out
I'm
and you
screwed.
moved somewhere else, how many truckloads would it take you to move?
If it's a pickup truck, probably about 30. If I go the biggest U-Haul truck they got, maybe about 2, possible 3. And then I'd have to come back and get my woodworking stuff. Wrinkle neck, really?
It's just going to keep
Craig,
cutting their accounts.
hold on. Craig, you can get out of my chit chat.
Sounds like you need to have a yard sale.
Yeah, you better hush your mouth. They'll tax me on it. Government will tax me on it. I got to go get a permit to have a yard sale.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, some places are like that.
That is insane.
Mm-hmm. There's actually the city limits, which I don't know. They have what they call yellow flag days. You have to make your own flag too, by the way. Whatever materials or whatever you want to make it out, but you stake it out in front of your yard, and it costs you $25 for a permit to have a yard sale during that weekend on your own property.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you got to pay taxes on what you take in.
Well, not here, not for that though.
It is down here.
Well,
because you have to.
The thing is, if you receive money over $600 next year, you're going to get hit for that stuff.
That's why I like cash only.
Man, Lord forbid you had a garage sale. That is out of the question. Man, but that's good to know. I didn't know certain places was doing stuff, permits, and man.
Check your area, Watt. I'm serious. Check your area to see if you have to have a permit.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in on that.
I think
they did have. They have a thing to where the whole city has the yard sales and garage
Yeah.
sales. I mean, that's okay, but the fact that they force it upon you to, uh, have to have a permit to have a yard sale.
Well, let me
Wonder
tell
what that.
you, before my father died, he made porch swings and chairs and stuff like that. He would load them up on the back of his truck, and he would go to like a grocery store and get their permission.
Yeah.
That he could do it. At one time, that's all you needed was a written permission from them. Well, a police officer come one day and asked him, "Do you have a permit?" And he said, "No, he didn't. He didn't know he had to have one." He said, "Yeah, the permit cost, this is off the top of my head, something like about $40. Okay. But if you got caught without one, it would cost you something like a couple of hundred, court costs and everything else."
Yeah, see, they
And
said $25 for in Jersey too.
okay,
Mhm.
but
No, it's that.
Daddy got to asking questions. As long as he kept that stuff on his truck and he was not out trying to sell it, he could do it like that. If they come up to him and asked him, then he could sell it.
Yeah.
I bet they got rid of that though somehow.
Yeah. Anything good like that.
Even if
Yeah.
somebody figures a way out.
Oh yeah, there's always a loophole in everything somewhere.
Which guy? I mean, when come in,
Huh?
coming out. Wow.
Let me check because it's going on 9 o'clock.
Oh, seeing if he's up.
Yeah.
That's how my granddaddy was. He got retired from the army and he just did woodworking and worked with antiques and stuff like that.
No, he's not going up.
Okay. I was gonna message him, but I don't like bugging him this late at night if he's not going on.
Hey, that's the best time.
He's probably cleaning his flashlights. He's up.
Hey, the best time to aggravate somebody is when they pissed. Like,
Well, you notice if he's pissed off, he usually messages us.
Dana B, I thank you, lady. The mods is working tonight, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Y'all do what you got to do. But I will put it like this: dang, y'all ain't gonna have to do it too much longer, because we started at supposed to be at 7, but I was a tad bit late again.
And I would say, don't anybody feel like you're being picked on here. It has nothing to do with you guys in chat.
No.
It's geared more towards us up here.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, Grape Jams.
No, it's not. It's not.
You're okay.
And I believe it's got something to do with Craig. And I've done said it. I don't give a flip. Okay. But I think it's got something to do with Craig and the crew he's running with. So you go for it, chicken noodle girl. I'm not going to say don't do it. But they was told after I said what I said. And I told them that was a warning when I said it. So therefore, go for it. No, I don't mind bugging somebody. I'll bug you in a heartbeat. Just ask the wife. She'll back me up on that one quick.
Yep.
Mosquito around here.
That ain't a mosquito. That's a big mosquito. Where is my electric flat flighter?
Flat flies.
Man, cook an egg on that thing.
That sounds like a beaver with a saddle on it. Witchcraft, you read what Great Jam said.
Yeah, I'm glad they enjoy it. Shh, come on.
So is the kitty puss.
Yeah. Well, everybody's coming in to see me.
They're
They
saying,
were-
"Hey, it's feed me."
They were locked. They were locked out, so everybody's coming over here and come on.
Really?
Here, come on. Oh, you big heavy cat.
Okay.
You guys should
Today
be able to
is-
start hearing the difference in the meows.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm serious. Well, I can tell them because
Yeah,
I'm around them
well-
all the time, but you can almost hear the difference in the meows when they come up to talk. Like this one, that was Fuzz Nuts. It's kind of weird to call him Fuzz Nuts now since he doesn't have any.
What fuzz?
No. Oh, that was that money hurt for a couple months.
Damn.
At that time, it was 7 cats getting fixed.
Look at your cat.
They don't want to see your tail. Where you going? Huh? Where you going?
Well, it's a good thing it's 18 or open. Well, maybe not.
What's the odds of having an all-white cat like that?
Got 5 of them.
Thank you, Greg.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had an all white dog.
Well,
They were-
the thing with cats, if they're white, there's usually things wrong with them. They go blind. They have bad hearing. Different other things. If you
Didn't
look
know
up the breed, yeah.
I don't know who 100 is or 10 times 0.
That's same one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Let him go.
Huh? I'm fixing to let him go. Watch this.
That's what I said. Let him go.
It's not really like albinoism, but it almost kind of affects them almost the same way,
Yeah,
health-wise.
yeah. But they're really lovable.
Oh yeah.
And there's all these experts and things that say cats will do this and they don't do that, and I'm like cats
Yeah.
won't come to you and you call them.
Yeah.
They any of them, I'll tell them to come here. I can even go like this and they'll come here. It's I don't know. I don't if maybe it's just my cats are different. But I'll watch these that dude that goes in with the funky beard.
The dog whisperer.
No, it's for cats.
Oh,
And he goes in there and these cats are all attacking people and this and that. And he goes in there and plays with them for 5 minutes and they attack him, but then he gives them something to do and tells them he'll be back in a month to see if they're getting any better. And he's supposed to be, the big expert and stuff. And he says, well, they won't do this and you can't get them to do that. And I'm like, huh? Mine do.
You can train a cat, but it takes a little longer to train one. The way I understand it. I've never tried. The only thing I've trained my cat to do was kill that mouse or rat.
That's hereditary.
yeah.
See, it ain't much training in that. Now, I have had some cats that would play with them. and let them go. Now, bye.
Yes, some cats are definitely unique for sure.
Yeah, and they say, well, cats aren't social. And I'm like, what?
Cats are social only for a few minutes. That's it. And you
Not
want to talk
mine.
a unique cat? I had one that would sit at the door and meow when he wanted to go out. And when he wanted back in, he would literally ring the doorbell.
Yeah, they're really smart.
They are. They really are. And it was like a Garfield cat, that color, with the
Yeah,
stripes. He would get on top of the trailer, and I've seen this with my own eyes. A stray cat comes in the yard, he would jump on that cat from the top of the trailer and tear that cat. I mean, there's fur flying.
yeah.
Them cats never did come back.
Oh, that reminds me of the video I did the other day. It got like, well, it's kind of amazing. It got like hardly any views, but I got so many dislikes on it, and a whole bunch of different comments about
Which
my
which which
my
video?
my rendition of 80s kids versus today kids.
Oh man,
Really?
I am so glad you done that.
Wow, that's
You
crazy.
need, you need to do more like that.
Um,
That was
it,
a good one.
it got 99 views,
Really?
and I've got 40 or no 28 likes.
Well, I guarantee you one of them's mine.
Yeah.
And 79
Dislike.
dislikes. How is that possible?
Math ain't
Yeah.
adding up. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do long division.
In the comments,
Trying to do this here in school.
I've had to remove quite a few comments, and
Really?
I keep telling. Yeah, I didn't even comment on anybody that was, because I didn't want more people commented about it. So I stayed out of it and just deleted some of the bad ones.
Grape Jams, the video, 80 kids compared to today's kids.
It was you know, it was, and
I
it was
think,
kind of true. It was mostly true, but
I'm going to
I put
say,
a spin on it to make it kind of look like a little funny.
well, we could tell by the expressions on your face you was wanting to bust loose on it.
I mean, I guess it don't really seem that far to think about the '80s from now, but I mean, yeah, there was a lot of differences.
Oh yeah,
What, 40 some years different? I mean, from today to then?
We wouldn't be doing what we were doing now, you know. We didn't have any smartphones or laptops or none of that stuff.
9 o'clock.
No.
Yeah,
Well, look at it like this. The 70s and the early 80 kids are the ones that have set the trend for today's kids, if you really want to look at it like that.
Yeah.
a lot of your
Today
styles
being
and stuff.
Wednesday in the 80s, I would have been at a concert.
See,
They don't even know what a concert is, really, not no more.
and you would have had a real ticket stub from that concert,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
not something.
I always bought a concert shirt too, which I wish I would have kept them.
Oh, I bet.
Some of those are worth a lot of money.
Well, now, something that gets me, and I used to, oh God, I used to do pretty doggone good. That was skateboarding. I used to love to skate.
Really?
Yeah.
You used to have a skateboard with the wooden wheels.
Triangle shaped. That was before they invented the round ones.
Oh,
But I'm serious. They used to be hardwood ones,
huh.
and
I
then
didn't
they
know
came
that.
out with the hard plastic ones, which
Yeah.
were horrible. And when
Well,
they
see,
came
the
out
bad
with
thing about
acrylics.
the funny thing about it is the wooden ones, you could go, like the skating rinks and, use them on that. The hard plastic ones would scrape the wooden floors in your skating rinks.
Mhm.
And then I think they come out, hard plastic? Something like that?
No, it was acrylic.
Okay.
Yeah.
The famous wheels that made skateboarding popular.
Okay, yeah.
Them
Now we were
big old
saying
mag wheels.
woodworkers class. We made our skateboards. You know, we made them wide. We made them narrow. Yeah. I can't even stand up on one today.
Hey, Joe.
Roller skating. I'm gonna
There.
tell you what. There's times I got kicked out of the skating rink before I roller skated. Somebody come in thinking they were Mr. Bad or something like that. That was
Oh,
it.
check
It was
you out.
I still
yeah,
skate.
handmade, huh?
No.
Hold the wheels up again. Hold that up again. I want to see the wheels. Damn, that
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is moving a little bit.
They're really dirty though.
Okay. You still skateboard today? You're gonna have
Not
to do a
during
video.
the wintertime, but yeah.
You're gonna have
And
to do a video of that.
that's $80 right there, the board alone.
Yeah.
The deck. Yeah.
That's not including the wheels or nothing.
The trucks. Yeah.
Remember one Christmas, somebody decided a tall, husky kid that lives in the country on dirt roads to get him a skateboard. I was thinking, I don't remember who got it. But I said, I appreciate the skateboard. I'm thinking, where can I use it? My mom said, don't worry. When you go to your grandma's this whatever weekend, you can try it out there.
Yeah.
I think, okay. Yeah, how hard can it be? I played the Tony Hawk game. Man, I lasted probably every bit of 30, 45 seconds, dude. I lost control. My feet went higher than my head, and that was it. I never skateboarded again.
My son used to skateboard, believe it or not. And I'll tell you something else we used to do too coming up. Pogo sticks.
Nah.
You never did do that.
No,
They were fun.
it's too close to some things that hurt if you hit
Yeah.
them too hard.
That
What goes
is,
down must come up.
and trust me, they
I-
do go up when you mess up.
I didn't. Yeah. I had people
Okay.
sit there show me and they were putting them things between their, I said, oh, hell no. I'm not putting no string between my legs.
No. Now I may have been a little on the wild side, but not that bad.
I used to jump on.
And I do remember taking 2x4s and making stilts, homemade stilts out of them. Now, they were fun trying to walk on them. But boy, if you ever fell,
My heart.
it would knock the breath out of you. Because when I got that good, I had mine up as high as I could put them. No, no. I only fell one time on that one.
Tried skating one time and never tried it again.
Oh, I love skating.
Oh,
I
man.
busted my
And
face. I don't know how many times skating.
this was in California when I learned how to skate. Once they came out with those acrylic wheels, because you do so much with those things on the street. Them plastic ones, it was horrible. unless you was just going straight downhill. And this was when it started to taking off, was probably 78. And I was just a young dude there, but there's the bigger kids. Can't remember his last name. His first name was Stacy though. And that's when you got to see Tony Hawk skating at the parks and stuff.
Yeah.
He was a butthead. I'll put it that way. I didn't like him, but he was good. He was good.
See, that's the bad thing. When they're good, and they know they're good, they become buttheads.
Yeah, he would get some air.
What I do with it? That's what it were at the skating rink. They think they Billy bad boy, and when they come around me running that mouth, they got a lot of air. I'm so that's the reason I got thrown out of the skating rink. And the girl back then is the owner of it now, and my grandson works for her also. And she's something else.
I'll never forget it. I was in 5th grade. My buddy John Stark, his father was in the military, so they moved a lot. So they was having a going away party, and the skating rink that we had it at, it's no longer there. They tore it down, and there's a Sam's Club there now, but it was called Stardust. And they'd have stuff like all-nighters where you could go and stay there all night, and your parents would come pick you up in the morning.
Yep.
So I'm thinking, all right, yeah, I'll go to this skating rink party, but I don't know how to skate. That was the first and only time I learned how. Yeah, I show up at the skating rink, and of course, my arch nemesis at the time, this dude named Jonathan, he was there. This dude's got his own skates, like rollerblades. I'm thinking, how does he know how to skate? You know, he don't know how to skate. Boom, sure enough, he throws on his rollerblades. He's out there doing tricks and wheelies and one-leggers and all that type of stuff.
What?
So,
Come here.
luckily, found some skates that was in my size. Looked like they was from probably 1950. So I get out there and just make a long story short, it was a bad experience. But I was probably more mad that the dude Jonathan had his own rollerblades and he could skate. I'm thinking, hey.
I got out of skating when rollerblades was coming in. I put it like that. And as far as ice skating, I can't even stand up on ice. You think I'm going to skate on my feet like that? If I want to go ice skating, I'll do it on my rear. I'm
not even attempting that.
I did ice skate and fell and cracked my head open. And as soon as I did that, I got up and I was fine. I could skate around. I don't know if it was just a feeling of smacking the back of my head, but not wanting to fall again. But I got up and started skating.
Well, the bad thing about it is,
I can't stop though.
no, when you roller skate and fall, that's one thing. The wooden floor has got a little bit of a give to it.
Try
Okay.
the cement floor. I skate on both.
But yet, when you walking across an ice patch, or I don't know how it is on an ice skating rink, but when you fall on one of them, it don't give.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest falls I think a person could do.
Well, I don't know if you remember these, but my dad used to do roller derby.
Yeah, I remember those.
And they used to, in the halftime, they used to do, my uncle used to, where they'd line barrels up and they'd skate real fast and jump over the barrels.
Yep, I've seen that.
Yeah. They were pretty popular in that time period, from what he told me.
Yeah, they were. They really were. And the women, I don't know. The women compared to the men, I couldn't tell you which one was worse.
Oh,
but
I've actually and it's still a thing now today.
In some parts, but
Up here it is.
okay.
In Columbus, I used to, because I don't do Facebook anymore, but I've got probably about 8 of them that used to. As far as I know, they still do roller derby on females.
My mom's from there.
We have a female roller derby league. It's been around here since early 2000s. It's called the Soul City Sirens. That's the name of the women's league or team.
I actually made their logos that they have on their uniforms.
Oh wow!
Long time ago. Yeah.
Well, now when I used to sit there and watch roller derby, them women right there, they don't play.
Oh no.
You know,
Oh yeah.
and
That's I sometimes I would rather watch the women's sports because they have to work harder a lot of times
yeah.
than the men do,
Well, now
because the pay and everything.
I'm pretty sure everybody has watched wrestling once or twice in their life. Okay.
Yep.
What I remember and what I loved to see wrestling was midget wrestling. And y'all call it whatever you want.
Little people.
It was more comedy and everybody knew it, you know.
Yeah.
But that was the best right there, was midget wrestling. And you don't see that no more. Bay Bombers. I remember that name. Boy, we telling our age up in here now. Ain't we?
I figure you was going to say you used to like to watch what they call it, Glow.
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
I used to watch.
Oh yeah, I was
there
trying to
you
think
go.
of what does glow stand for.
Yeah, Glow stands for Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Now, yeah, but those women on there, they didn't play either.
Favorite
And
wrestler of all time.
I cannot think of her name, but she was a good sized lady. She broke a lot of records. But if you're talking male or female, I'm going to have to say Wahoo McDaniels.
Wahoo McDaniel. I'd have to look him up. I hadn't even heard of that one.
He's an Indian. Him, yeah. Well, Wahoo McDaniels. The match I remember the most is when Wahoo McDaniels and Blackjack Mulligan stood in the middle of the ring from the time the bell rung till it ended. They stood there trading punches. And I mean, it would knock them down, whatever. That was the best match I think I've ever seen.
Real punches? Or
Yes. No, it wasn't no fake. Because Blackjack Mulligan, and I did not know this until within the last
was that
year.
the dude that carried a 2x4 round?
No, that was Jim Saul Duggan.
Well, yeah,
Oh, Jim
but
Duggan.
sometimes they had to say, they would change their names down the road. It kind of sounds like the same guy.
The Indian guy you're talking about, it says that he was an actual Choctaw Chickasaw.
Yes.
And it's also, did you know he played professional football as well? He was originally drafted back when it was the AFL.
Yeah.
a lot of them did. Or they played college football, didn't make it to the NFL, so they went.
Now, I will have to say this. In today's time, my second favorite would have to be Bill Goldberg.
Gold, who's next?
Oh,
yeah.
Grace, yes.
You know,
Bruce Lee. Great
who?
guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real, person.
Yeah.
be like water, my friend. Be fluid.
Yeah.
Jay Youngblood and
Good.
who was the other one?
Jay Youngblood and
I
Ricky
actually know
Stanley.
his daughter.
I've sat down and ate with them. Matter of fact, Rock and Roll Express. That's what they went by. Well, I was at a store and I mean, it was crowded. I didn't pay no attention to it. I didn't know who they was at the time. I wanted to hurry up and get out of there. They bought me a drink and a pack of naps. And I shook their hands, didn't know who they was. And going up the road, it hit me who the hell they was. And I told the wife, I said, you're not going to believe who bought these drinks. And I was going to do a U-turn, but I couldn't. It was too much traffic on the road. But I've sat down. I have ate with McDaniels, Mulligan, Ric Flair, the Anderson brothers, all three of them. Well, one of them wasn't really an Anderson, but yeah, I mean,
They used to go up there to the restaurant where we ate at.
yeah, they used to go. Daddy ran a restaurant in Lexington, and when they would have on what was it, Wednesday nights, when they would have a bout in Greensboro, on the way back, they would stop there and eat. And like I said, I've sat there and I've ate with practically every one of them. And most times they just the nicest guys that you can run across. You know,
Oh yeah, it's just acting.
Yeah. that's all it
Me
is.
and our daughter had a picture
You know,
taken.
they're good friends even with the bad guys.
Yeah.
What was the Russian's name? Nikia Koloff. My daughter's got a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you what, the scars on that man's head, they definitely real.
I think if I had to pick a favorite, of course, well, y'all been seen a lot more than I have, but probably for my generation, I'd probably say The Undertaker or Sting. I don't know if y'all remember Sting.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah, I remember
Sting.
Sting.
Now, the Undertaker,
Multi-generational.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Now-
changed
Yeah.
his look too somewhere down the line.
Well,
You know,
now,
he's still wrestling.
Is he
He
really?
came back, but Sting is not as good as he used
Yeah.
to be. I'll put it
Well,
like that. And
he's
the Undertaker, believe it or
Probably
not,
70 years old now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in his 60s, I think, late 60s maybe. Let me see.
but the Undertaker now is not the original Undertaker. I think he's something like third generation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sting's 64.
64. Dang.
Damn, he ain't but 2 years older than I am.
Well, I met I can't remember his name. All I can know is the Ultimate Warrior. Before he died. Before he died, yeah.
Now, who was that one? Oh God, Triple X.
Oh,
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not too much for him. It's just something about him I don't like. Now I don't know the person personally, but I just don't like his character. Now I will tell you one thing: a lot of people like him, and a lot of people hate him. That was Ric Flair. I remember. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A limousine riding, kiss stealing, suit wearing,
Oh.
Rolex having.
the one
Yeah.
dude I didn't like was $1 Million Man.
Oh no.
Ted DiBiase.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he played it good though.
Yeah, he did.
Well, there's a bunch of bad ones that was real good players. Okay.
Oh, who was the snake dude?
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake, yeah.
Yeah, what was his brother's name?
I don't remember.
But
Well,
I
there
did
was-
not.
There was the
not
blonde
know.
guy and the black hair guy, and they had like a ton of grease in their hair.
Oh.
And
Oh.
The
I know who
blonde
you talking
guy
about
got
now.
paid to turn on the other one to steal the championship from him.
Michael Smith.
No.
I can't remember his name, but
I can see his face.
he
I'm
actually
like,
punched. He actually punched the owner or something in real life.
Wasn't Rick Rude, was it?
I don't
That
know. I
sounds
can see
like,
his face, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But they were
If you
mainly tag team. Him and that blonde hair guy was tag team.
Oh,
And
blonde hair.
they ended up going for the middleweight continental thing or something like that.
yeah. Now, did you know Jake the Snake Robert pulled prison time?
Yeah.
Look, I'll be back in a minute. I got to take a shot. Don't let my stream go all catawonky.
It's a little late for that.
That's like I guess anybody that's watched wrestling pretty much knows who Stone Cold is. But you go back, bald head, but you go look back at some of his old footage. He had the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
I forget what his name was then. It wasn't Stone Cold then.
Yeah, he didn't break out until he changed his name.
Yeah.
He talks about some of the names that he had.
Mm-hmm.
And that one didn't work, and he went to another one, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That was the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, most people know him as, I guess, the late 90s, early 2000s Stone Cold. Yeah, I guess if you're that certain one and you keep that same moniker, I guess, like, like all the old school wrestlers, really, Flair, Hogan. Remember Macho Man?
Oh, yeah.
With all his flashy suits and glasses and hats.
What's his girlfriend's name or wife?
The luscious, if you wouldn't asked, I could have told you. Yeah, his manager / wife.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Linda. No. Can't think of it. He had that real distinctive voice.
Miss Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth. Yep, that was her name. The luscious Miss Elizabeth.
You got me right when I hit to Google and popped up right when you said that.
I remember, I forget what year it was, but won tickets to go see wrestling when it came to town off a local radio station. And I got to see Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero before things happened the way they did with them.
I have no idea who you're talking about. See that? After the Ultimate Warrior and that stuff died off, I pretty much stopped watching it. I'd see it every once in a while on, as flipping through a channel or something, hear a name or two. I remember when Hulk Hogan went over from the WWF to the WWE, whichever one.
Yeah.
And he became a bad guy.
Yeah. He did it forever.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother?
Man, that dude sold 1 billion t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. Hulkamania.
Guess it's about like anything. They just don't make it like they used to, and there ain't as many legends.
No.
Do you remember the Steiner brothers?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, when they were together, that was a team that was unbeatable. But when they broke up and went their own way, the oldest one thought he was better than the other one, but he got showed.
Oh, here's one I remember. Oh, these are good ones that you'll remember.
Eric?
Ricky Steamboat,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky Steamboat.
Mm-hmm.
Roddy Piper.
Yep, Roddy Piper.
Yeah,
Now Ric Flair said he was unstable for him.
the Iron Sheik,
Iron
Yeah,
Sheik.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes
Dusty
was.
Rhodes.
Oh, that's the guy I was thinking of, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah,
Now,
Yeah,
Didn't he pass away in a match?
that was Owen Hart, his brother.
Okay.
Didn't Dusty
Coming.
Rhodes pass away too?
No, he's still
Oh, I
kicking.
thought Dusty Rhodes passed.
Dusty Rhodes is a car lot owner now.
Oh, okay. I thought he had passed
His
too.
son Cody, I think it's his son Cody Rhodes. He still wrestles.
Yeah, but you don't know what he's going to dress up to be no more.
That's
I
the
think
other
he-
one. That's the other one, the Gold Dust character, the one that
Oh,
sipped with the body paint.
here's another one, the Honky Tonk Man.
Yep, I remember him.
Honky Tonk Man. That's a
Yeah,
character.
he acted like Elvis.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Do
okay.
y'all remember Ric Flair had a son that come out wrestling? I cannot think of his name.
Yeah.
He is no longer with living no more.
Yeah. What was
Well,
his name?
And then Ric Flair's daughter,
Yeah. Right.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
His son's name was David. David Flair.
That's not the
Ooh,
name I recall.
Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's another one.
he had Tommy Hawk's chops. Okay, I got one for you. Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, I seen that one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be passed because he's got an old picture.
He is. Matter of fact, he used to live about 40 or 50 miles down the road from where I live now.
There's Andre.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
That is.
That was a big guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, here's another one, Mr. T.
Yeah. He did wrestling and boxing.
Yeah, he did.
I pitied
Yeah.
the fool.
He got his tail beaten, both of them.
I remember as a kid, somehow got a hold of a VHS tape, and it was old matches. And I remember one of them on the tape was the Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant match. And that's kind of
Man,
what got me hooked on wrestling. I said, man, look at these dudes going at it.
do you remember when Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant?
Oh, that was the biggest thing in wrestling had ever seen at that moment.
All right, let me tell you something else. His son, Big Show. I know you know who I'm talking about when I say
Ooh,
that.
Bam Bam.
Oh.
I remember
Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah,
Bam Bam Bigelow, yeah.
The Barbarian,
yeah.
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man,
Yeah.
yep.
And he was a sheriff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He had that
was a
look.
real-
I believe it.
Oh, Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not like him.
I don't think anybody did. Brother Love.
Yeah, Mick
Yeah.
Foley, yeah, Cactus
Oh.
Jack,
Brutus
Mankind,
Beefcake.
Brutus the
Brutus
Beast.
Beefcake.
Yeah, he used to go in and cut people's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bushwhackers.
Yeah. Now, that was a tag team I liked. But they never did go up against the Andersons at any time.
Oh, Demolition too. I remember them.
I don't remember
Remember
those.
the Road Warriors? Remember them?
Man, now they were the tag team to beat. Even Ole and Gene Anderson couldn't beat them.
The Fabulous Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah.
I know the name, but I can't remember.
That's an old school wrestler.
I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
I want to say it's a woman.
Say that name again.
The Fabulous Moolah.
If I remember correctly, don't hold me against this. That was a woman, but boy, she was heavy set. She was over 500 pounds.
Well, no, she doesn't look that big.
Okay, it ain't the same one there.
George Steele.
Still, yeah.
I remember the
guy,
name.
the animal.
Was
Yeah,
it the
he's a
animal?
really hairy dude.
Yeah.
Really hairy.
Yeah, I think that was George the Animal Steel.
Okay, yeah.
Captain Lou.
Yeah, that was Cindy Lauper's stepfather, I believe.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was in a couple of her videos. Girls just
Yeah.
want to have fun. He was
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
he was in all of them
Yeah.
until he wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, correct me.
Adrian Adonis.
I remember the name.
I don't remember that one.
He's got makeup on and little scarves and things.
Oh no. Yeah, that's why I don't remember that one.
Exactly.
That's purposely forgotten.
Yeah, what else
That's
we got
fake
here?
news. Delete it.
Harley Race.
Yep, I remember him. He was a tough one.
Oh, there's the Heart Foundation. Yeah.
Yep. Now, I like wrestling when it was WCW. I do not like WWE wrestling. I know.
Here goes Jim.
It was Monday
Paul-
Night Nitro for WCW, then they came out
Yep.
with the Thursday Night Thunder.
Yes, you're right.
IRS. Don't remember that guy.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Iron Sheik, the Islanders.
Them two, I remember.
Remember when he had the challenge with his club? You know, he did that workout with that odd shaped club. I forget. And it was like, I think it was only like one wrestler that came close. I forget who he said it was that could do the challenge.
I can't remember.
He said, whoever can come out and do this challenge, you can have whatever that type of club is called.
Do you remember the one? And now I don't know if you remember this or not.
Killer Bees.
No,
Never heard
No.
of that.
but Eric the Red.
Eric the Red.
He come out. No, it wasn't Eric the Red. He come
That's
out.
a Viking.
He come out with a bone, and he would always hit his opponents with that bone in the back of the head.
Oh, there's two guys with bones. It's Moondogs.
No.
Oh,
We're
there's
going
Chris
old
Elizabeth.
school.
Oh,
I'm talking what? I'm gonna say at least 50 years ago.
That's another guy I didn't like, Mr. Perfect.
No,
Oh, Kurt Hennig.
no.
I don't know what his name is.
No, it wasn't Kirk Hennig.
Mr. Perfect. Who was that? I don't know who Mr. Perfect was.
I didn't like him either.
Powers
Mr.
of Pain.
Wonderful.
Oh, Rick Rude. There's another
Oh
one.
yeah, Rick Rude. Yeah, I think one of his sons is still in wrestling. I don't know his name.
The Rockets. I remember they look familiar, but I don't remember them.
If you'll do some search, all of the wrestlers today.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant
I
Slaughter.
remember him.
Yeah,
He become G.I. Joe.
yeah.
Every one of them today has got family ties from wrestling.
Oh yeah, a lot
Their
of them.
grandfather, their uncle, their father, or whoever.
Now, Terry Funk.
Oh,
Looks
he
familiar.
was-
Yeah.
I think he did a strong man, or not a strong one, but where
Tough
they
man.
tough man. Yeah.
He's the type of guy that would definitely do something like that.
Yeah. Meadowlark Lemon wasn't no wrestler.
I don't know. Sounds familiar. What is that?
Globetrotters. He was one of the original Globetrotters.
Oh, Tito Santana,
Yeah, I remember that.
Uncle Elmer. Do you
Who?
remember him? Uncle Elmer.
Never heard
No.
of him.
He's got overalls on. It
Oh,
looks like Uncle Elmer.
what? Now there was one guy. He was sitting in the audience, and they done a anybody in the audience. If you think you can beat the wrestler, come on up. This guy wore coveralls. Okay, no shirt, and he stayed barefooted. He come up there and he beat the mortal shit out of the wrestler.
Oh,
And the following week, he become a wrestler, and he was one of the hardest men to beat. And I cannot think of his name, but he was every bit between 300 and 500 pounds. And I think he said he stood about 6'5", 6'6". He wasn't no small man.
you remember Zeus?
Apollo.
I think this was for a movie, though.
Lester Dillon, that used to be one of my idols, Wahoo McDaniels. Matter of fact, McDaniels and Mulligan teamed up for a long time.
Okay, this website that I came across to search, they
Right.
have all the wrestlers that 1980s wrestlers ranked, and number one wrestler. What do you think it would be?
Hogan.
Nope.
No.
Flair.
Nope.
Flair didn't start till, well, it was about the 80s.
He was in the 80s. Flair was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Bret Hart.
Nope. You're close.
Owen?
Nope.
I give up.
Oh.
There's too many of them.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, really?
The Macho Man.
Yep,
The
Randy
cream of the
Savage
crop.
is ranked number one.
Okay.
Bret Hart is number two. Andre the Giant is third.
I don't see how.
Mr.
I mean,
Perfect is fourth.
somebody
Huh.
should have said the shit.
Roddy Piper is fifth.
Okay.
The Hart Foundation is sixth. Jake Roberts is seven.
Yeah, where's Hogan at?
Demolition is eight. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is nine. Jim Neidhart is
Yeah.
10.
He's with the Hart Foundation also.
Ricky Steamboat
Wow.
is 11. Bam Bam
Really?
Bigelow is 12.
Bam Bam
Jimmy
Bigelow
Hart.
was
Jimmy Hart
a Hart
is
Foundation.
13.
He was all mouth.
Yeah, he didn't. He was just a
He
little
was
guy
the-
on the side.
He was the manager, yeah, like promoter, hype man.
The British Bulldogs 14. Jimmy
Remember that.
Snuka 15.
Jimmy Snuka was pretty good.
Yeah, put on a good show.
Carmelo, Carmella,
Who?
Cabela was
And heard of
16. Rick Rude 17. Ted DiBiase 18. The
I think Rick
Barbarian
Rude
19.
is not with Barbarians. Yeah.
And the Bushwhackers were 20. I'm not going to keep on going.
Yeah.
By the
I'll
way,
say
Hulk
that.
Hogan all the way to 27.
I don't see how the Bushwhackers was number 20 as good as they were.
It's popularity.
I don't even think you mentioned Hogan, did you?
Yeah,
No.
I said he's
Oh.
all the way to 27.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Wasn't the bushwhackers always the ones that brought the table out and would pile drive or suplex their opponents on the table?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
A lot of them come out with chairs too,
Yeah.
and the tables.
The one that, the first one that dove off the top of the cage and ended his career. What was his name?
Couldn't tell you right off.
He's got a beard, a long beard. Y'all named him a while ago, but I can't think of him.
I don't know. But the one that has the worst ranking of all is the Genius.
I don't remember him at all.
Me neither.
I don't either. Third from the last is Brother Love.
Really?
Yeah.
I
And
remember
a bunch of these. Yeah, I don't.
I remember Dude
King Kong
Love.
Bundy.
Now, who?
King Kong Bundy.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Vaguely do I remember him.
Oh, I
Yes.
remember Strike Force. Yeah.
Camo pants, table, and chairs. Yep.
Oh, you're talking about the Dunley boys.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they came out, they started out on the ECW, which stood for Extreme Championship Wrestling. And that's when they still used the kendo sticks and the tacks and the, you know.
That I'll tell you what, and that ECW, they wasn't ones to play around with.
Yeah. And then whatever. And a lot of those wrestlers, once it closed down, some of them, went WCW and WWF at the time. Now
Yeah.
it's WWE.
I'm sorry, WWF, WWE. I'm not lost nothing on them. I can't stand none of them. And the one I liked, Bill Goldberg, he started out with WCW.
Undefeated for the longest.
Yeah, but when he got defeated, do you remember how many of them it took to defeat him?
Oh yeah, it was Kevin Nash and his whole entourage at the time. I think Hogan had something to do with it.
About 6 or 7 of them that finally had to. But don't get me wrong, he got a beating. But if it went 1-on-1, which it has, ain't no way on God's earth them boys could have beat him 1-on-1.
I got to meet him one time. I got an autographed picture put up in my collectibles. But he's a Georgia boy. He played for the Georgia Bulldogs, played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep. Matter of fact, he still lives in Georgia.
And for whatever age he's in, he's still in shape. Of course, he can't do all what he used to do, but hell, he still looks the same.
The last time I watched WWE was probably about 5 years ago. And the guy I'm trying to think of, he's the one that supposedly to have turned the bus over and a truck.
Brock Lesnar?
No. This dude was huge. He stood about the same height as the Big Show. Okay.
6 years ago. Was it the Indian-looking guy?
No, he was American. He looked like a backwoods boy you don't want to mess with.
Oh, probably was. I can think of his name. I can't remember. I know who you're talking about.
But him and the Big Show had a wrestling match. The Big Show done something to him and knocked him down, and he was coming off of the second rope. The Big Show, okay. This guy jumps up, grabs the Big Show, and flips him on the ring. The whole damn ring broke when they done that. And they were both out.
I don't remember.
God, I
Wasn't
wish I,
it wasn't it? He did. It wasn't Kane, was it?
no,
No.
no.
Hang on a
Matter,
second.
matter of fact, King got his tail whooped with this guy. I put him in the same class as Bill Goldberg.
I don't know why I can't think who it might be.
I can't either, but I can see him in my face. WWE got rid of him because he was hurting too many people. I mean, for real, you know. But I'd have to go back and look. And matter of fact, when Goldberg was coming back to WWE, I was thinking in my mind, them two right there would be one hell of a match. Because I've not seen neither one of them get beat one-on-one.
I remember.
And if I could remember his name and say it, y'all would know exactly who I'm talking about.
I wouldn't.
I know
Well,
Brock Lesnar. I met when he first came to the WWE. He came to town, and I seen him, and he was a big dude then. He's a
Yeah.
lot bigger now. And then
Lesnar's something else.
he dominated. He dominated UFC, and then he came and man, he's made a killing working with WWE now.
Yeah.
Now, when WCW was around, a lot of those boys that wrestled was from Alamance County. And I know the biggest part of them, but I can't tell you their names. I can see their faces and see them in matches, but I couldn't tell you the names.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Bushcraft.
Um,
Yeah, I know.
what you how you do your ham for Christmas?
Well, you know, if you want to, you know, the 1 pound bag of brown sugar.
Yeah.
I put a whole bag of that on there. I put 2 cans of sliced pineapple and 2 liters of Coca-Cola. I'll stick it in the oven at 9 o'clock at night on the lowest heat possible. Let it cook all night long, and about 9 or 10 o'clock next morning, it's done. You can pull the bone out.
What if it doesn't have a bone?
Then that's even better. That's more meat.
Oh, I do know Brock Lesnar's daughter is shot put or wherever you throw that
Yeah.
big iron
Yeah,
cannonball thing. Yeah, she's breaking all kinds of records. She's
not-
big like her dad.
but I think off the scenes he's a pretty cool guy. He's got a farm and stuff. He's into butchering, does his own cattle and stuff.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just picks his cows up and moves them over to the trailer by
oh,
himself.
literally. Yeah,
And he the one that's got the sword tattooed on his back.
Chest.
yeah, on his chest. Yeah, he's got something on his back. I forget what it is, but yeah.
Okay. He's the one that didn't say that much. His manager was the mouth a lot.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah. I
I
didn't
only
like
know
him either.
I only know him from UFC.
Yeah, he was the man there for a while he was there.
Yeah, I remember when he actually got pretty well knocked out and he came back.
Yeah, you gotta.
There's been a lot of that. They fall to the ground and they're out, and then they get back up.
Yeah,
Well, even in boxing, what was that fight? He even admits he was out.
the Wilder and Fury fight.
Yeah, Tyson.
Yeah.
He said he was out cold, and just all of a sudden, up, and he came back and won.
That fighter
Grace
instinct.
Johnson, you heard that? Oh, no. I've always cooked my ham like that. That was before I become a type 2. And now that I can't have it, I do turkey, but not that bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a shot put.
Now I want some ham.
Yeah, that's what popped up in my feed the other day, that she broke state records and everything.
That's something else.
and
Gene.
I've always cooked fresh hams.
Yeah, I don't like the spiral things. I didn't have one choice one year, and all you have to do is cut this way, and you have all these pretty slices.
Bullshit.
Every dang one of them slices was dry as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I like, why would they do that?
I have a problem eating the sliced ham. I don't know why.
It's dry. I
It
think
does
it's
something
just for
to it.
somebody that puts it in and warms it up, and they're done. I like the
Yeah.
juices and the flavors to
Yep.
slowly work its way in there.
Oh, and
Definitely
with my
like
ham, I'll cut up a good sized onion, carrots, and potatoes. Believe it or not, like that.
Yeah, I usually inject my ham.
I put about half the bag of sugar in my ham, and then I'll kind of put butter on it or whatever, a little marinade or whatever you want to call it, but very seldom. And I've had more people, and I'm talking great grandmas, tell me that was the best ham they've ever ate in their life.
And they ran home with all that sugar in them.
Yeah, they run home. Not well. Most of them was sitting at home, but had to have help getting up from the table.
I think it was a lot different then because you was getting it in certain times instead of you got to watch everything you got because it's in it now.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Or they get a glass of sweet tea after eating your ham and say, "Boy, this is the weakest tea I ever tasted."
No.
Yeah.
The weakest tea I have ever tasted come from Burger King.
No, sweet tea.
Oh, that's
No,
not
not
even tea.
sweetest, weakest.
The weakest.
That's not even ham.
I have to take some of the juice from the ham, put in that tea.
Oh,
But damn, really?
Welcome back, Dana.
Yes, ma'am. We're talking about wrestling now. We're talking about hams. Hey, back in my younger days, not too long after I got married, I got my sister-in-law believing a hog had 4 hams. And she kept telling me, no, a hog's got 2 hams. I asked her, I said, where do you get a ham from? She said, a leg. I said, how many legs does a hog have on it? She said, 4. I said, duh, you get 4 hams from a hog. For a whole blooming week. And she was believing that until she talked to her boyfriend. He got to laughing at her. And he flat out told her, she come back and chewed my ass out for that, boy. I thought it was funny.
that's usually what we have for Christmas as a ham.
Yeah. Turkey for Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas.
What was it before Thanksgiving? I cannot remember what grocery store I was in, and I'm talking this year.
Oh, I thought you were talking the holidays. I was like, Halloween?
I picked a turkey up and was going to get it. until I saw the price. It was $60 some. I put it back.
Hmm.
Now you go to the same grocery store, and there's a possibility you pick the same ham. Turkey up, probably about $20.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm hoping the hams go down. Well, like last year, it was actually cheaper for me to buy a big whole ham,
Mm-hmm.
and then I canned a bunch of it and made broth with the bone and everything. So,
Right.
but that was a lot of ham.
Well,
it was probably a 24 pound ham.
Oh wow.
now
But
back
it was actually like $6 more than a little small ham that was spiral cut. And I was like, I'll just pay the extra money and just can whatever's left.
back in the day when the youngest was at home, I've always cooked fresh ham. Okay, plain simple. That's it. Because I put my own season and everything else in it. I would go get one 25 pounds plus. Okay, I tried to get the biggest ham I could. In 2 days, there wasn't nothing left but bone. And if I knew how to can and everything, it wouldn't do me no good because there wouldn't be none left to can.
Well, last year it was just me and my son. So, I mean, we could probably sit there and ate it for a week, but
Yeah.
I thought it better just to can that up and
Well,
have
see,
it.
I was going to can turkey this year and make bone broth out of it. They wasn't no hard. Man, look, there ain't no turkey left.
Ugh.
And it was just me and my wife. Let's see, turkey sandwiches.
Leftover turkey,
Yeah.
veggies.
Now I love turkey sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Now those next day ham sandwiches are the best though.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd rather have turkey sandwich over ham though.
Yeah.
I like ham just by itself.
Yeah.
Well, right now,
Unless it's ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Hot ham and cheese sandwich. Oh. Yeah. What you
so
want?
you're going to use that cheese for dipping. You just pour a little bit on the ham.
Oh, you're not talking about Velveeta, are you?
No, it comes in a jar.
Well,
You
that's
just-
just as bad.
Would you believe, till this day, to my knowledge, I have never ate cranberries.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I like cranberries.
Yeah, right there. Turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce, and mayo.
Yeah. That's what made me say about the cranberries.
That's
I
the
would
best
try
turkey sandwich right there.
I would try it, and if I didn't like it, at least I could say, well, I tried it and didn't like it. And I also know there's different ways people fix cranberries. I may not like it at one place, go to another place. It'd be the best dish I ever ate.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make my own this year.
Cheese whiz. That's what I was thinking about.
There's no cheese in the whiz.
I don't care. It still tastes good.
I don't even think there's any whiz in it anymore.
Own cheese.
Yeah, it's just the cheese in the jar. Jar cheese.
Well, at least we know that cheese whiz ain't no male if the whiz has gone out of it. Me and the wife were sitting there watching YouTube last night.
Oh Lord.
And I kid you not, If I could remember it, I would tell you exactly what it was. But it was something about 911 calls. Okay, upstate,
Cop,
up,
cops.
no, upstate New York or Jersey or somewhere like that. This family went into a Japanese steakhouse. Okay, the cook had a water gun. I'll put it like that. And it was a man. You pull his pants down and he pees on you. Okay. Well, the chef done that to one of his customers, and he admitted, that he pulled the pants down a little bit too quick because the man peed in their face. He called 911 up and had them to come and wanted to arrest the guy. And it's got on the report, they arrested the doll. He is doing life in prison with no parole. That's what is on the police report. They arrested that little squirt gun thing. And me and the wife sitting there, we're laughing our tails off. Have you ever?
Okay, Joe, you have to explain that one. Don't return Chinese food in New Jersey.
Man, I've heard of Elf on the Shelf. That'd be what, Doll in a Cell? But it's funny you mentioned that. That must be a thing they do at a lot of them because I don't remember what the event was, but it was some months back. It's one of my sister's events we went to, and she wanted to go to this Japanese steakhouse where they cook in front of you. And the guy that we had one of those things like you're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Hey, if it had liquor in it, I would have said, let me borrow him for a little while.
That's wrong.
If it had liquor in it and I got drunk enough.
Remember, he's pulling his pants down.
Yeah, he pulled his pants down so he could pee in the glass.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little
Sorry,
better.
that's my fault. I know where you went with that. It'd be good the way I said it. Okay. Apologize nothing. I ain't apologizing for getting drunk.
Oh man.
I apologize for getting caught.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good way of not returning.
Are you serious?
Man.
Damn. I believe I went back to that restaurant. And when I left again, I would have had bracelets on. Damn.
Like the thing our news does is most of these places I don't ever even eat at, but they do like a weekly health inspection report, and they tell you what the grades places got and what they failed for, stuff like that.
Exactly.
And some of the ones that get perfect scores will surprise you. You're like, wow, that place didn't look like it too much, but
yeah, it's all.
When I worked for a pest control, we had to sign papers. If we went to restaurants, we could not talk about what we saw. Okay, that's why we was working there. Well, I haven't worked in pest control in about 15 years. Dude, after what I've seen in a bunch of these here restaurants, no way on God's earth would I walk into another one. I have literally, when you see a cockroach in your house, it's always running because it don't want to get killed. In these kitchens, they would walk by you. Like, hey, get out of my way, And I mean, rats, you could see the rats coming out of the bread drawers and so forth like that. No. I don't want to see it, and I'll be fine.
Oh, and what you're talking about, the elf on the shelf thing? Have you seen the video where
He's in
the
a
parents
jar.
go in there and draw on their face and then put the elf on the
Yeah.
shelf sitting next to him with the marker, and the little girl goes, "I got school, Mom," in a different accent. It was funny. And did he put marks on my face? But I got school. I have to go to school like this now.
The one I saw and laughed. Somebody had put an elf in a jar, put the seal on it, and he was holding his nose, and it had a piece of paper in the jar with him. And the note says, "Please let me out. I farted and I can't stand myself."
Or there's one where he's sitting in a box of Oreos, and there's a bunch of cans, like he stacked the cans up to get up there. And the little girl's down there, "That's my peanut butter. He used my peanut butter."
Look, I was going to buy one for my grandyoungest one year. And I forgot where it was that had it. I picked it up. I looked at the price of it. I set it back down, called my daughter up. I ain't paying that damn much money for this stupid ass doll. And I think it was the second year, maybe the third year they come out with them. That damn thing was over $40 just for that doll. I know. So, it's 10:15. I've gone over a couple of minutes here.
Here, this is the one elf on the shelf that Jeff likes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that ain't doing no. You know that is a good idea though.
Oh, that's funny.
And parents are starting to get creative.
Oh,
I see it.
That is a good idea.
Oh boy.
it's original. I hadn't seen that one yet.
I ain't either.
Yeah, the other question is
Have you seen how pumpkin pies are
Yeah.
made?
Oh,
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh my God, Jacob. She did it to you, Gigi?
Yeah, he's a bad kid. With a pencil.
Oh my God, Jacob.
Wow.
She did it to you, Gigi?
Yeah, he's a bad kid.
see, oh,
Little
here's
girl.
the
Nah, it's
one.
not funny. I've got school. Nah, I'm not laughing. I've got school. Nah, I see it on my face.
Irish.
Elf on the shelf caught lacking.
How do they do that? No, never mind.
He's holding it out.
What?
He's holding it.
Let me see. Put the elf. I'll get it. Nolan, honey, what? I thought somebody got hurt.
He can't find anyone.
No, he'll be able to if moms don't realize it.
Brush your teeth, but I'll put tape. Put tape on the tap here, so when she turns it on, it sprays her right in the face.
Oh my God.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
It say, Carson, I had so much fun playing in the bathroom with you last night. Rosie Posey.
I didn't do that, Mommy. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Nah, it's not funny. I've got school. I'm not laughing. I've got school. Nah,
She's
I see
married.
on my face.
I like that one. I got school.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy.
Oh man.
You know what?
There's a little funny to end the live.
Grape Jam says we never done Elf on the Shelf.
I never knew about no elf on the shelf.
Yeah.
This is a new thing to me.
He wasn't around when we come up.
They were a
No,
lot.
he wouldn't have lasted very long.
Your cats would have tore him up.
Well, I mean, back in our day, if they had elf on the shelf and he marked on his face, he wouldn't be around anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd been in the yard mowed over.
Don't say nothing. I know where you're going. Don't say a word.
What? I used to work.
No, but you're thinking it. You know how they say some dolls are evil?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it alone at that.
Chucky?
No, it wasn't Chucky. I'm leaving it alone. I'm letting y'all's mind wander with that one.
Mickey Mouse.
Well, it reminds me of one of my grandma's best friends. I always get creeped out when we go to her house because she had these glass dolls everywhere.
Oh,
It was just creepy.
I'll put it to you like hell with it. You know these baby dolls that they had back about 30 some years ago that was in strollers, and they would light up and little baby doll take off running and had an evil laugh when they run.
That she was in a walker or something.
Whatever, it's my story, same thing. But I had done took the batteries out of this thing, and it started laughing. That damn dog went outside right there and then.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't. I was never one to play with dolls.
No, I didn't either.
Our daughter.
Our daughter got it for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Well, you're talking about like you used to play with it or something, so I didn't want to say too much.
And he starts explaining stuff.
Don't you pull out no pictures either.
Jeff dress up with his dolls.
We had two neighbors that played with doll houses and baby dolls. Okay, and we got one of them, well, on film and in a picture. And when they found out that we was taking pictures of them or filming them, they quit playing. Darn it. But there was one boy the whole neighborhood liked. Okay. I don't want to say it and be mean. What did he have? He wasn't. Y'all forgive me for saying it like this, but he wasn't all there. Okay.
He had a mental.
Yeah, he had a mental thing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And he would get down there, he'd play baby dolls. And the girls of the neighborhood and even the guys would get down there and play with him also. You know, nobody thought nothing about it. But when that bald-headed man come down the road, he would cuss him out up one side and down the other, call him Chrome Dome and everything else. And I don't know what that man done to him, but he could not stand it. Buzz Nuts is saying, there's one. Let me grab it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. As a lot of people starting to go to sleep on me here. So I'm gonna end the stream so y'all can go potty, get you some water, warm milk, or whatever. So Bear Truth out.
Good night, everybody.